Welcome,
We
everybody.
are starting off the Wild into the Witchlight. For reals,
Recording has
session
begun.
one. Excellent. Yes, I know. I'm expositating. I don't know if that's a word. All right.
It is
Uh,
now.
we are going to begin with a little background for the Witchlight hands here. As you all would have experienced, your carnival has packed up and appeared in another place. Where you are currently, you may not know right away. You may find out from visitors the nearby cities that you happen to be closest to, even if they are many days away of travel. And like at all times, people come from far and wide once they get word that the Witchlight Carnival is in town for the time being. And so, to my Witchlight hands, I'm going to say there was a day, perhaps about 3 days ago, from the day that we're currently talking about, 3 days prior. I'll say that the three of you, would it be safe to say, occasionally take breaks and or enjoy a lunch or a meal or a dinner in a place, a usual place. You happen to hang out.
John has
We
lunch on
hang
the
out at
same
the
bench
bench.
every day with 2 extra sandwiches just in case.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Well, at some point, 3 days ago, each of you, whether as a group or individually, were approached by a friendly little fairy dragon, introduced themselves in service of a human warlock named Madrick Rosloff. And this fairy dragon foretold the arrival of adventurers seeking a path to the Feywild through the carnival. This struck you as very interesting, very odd. This has never happened to you before. And although you've heard that the carnival contains a Fey crossing, you've never gone to the trouble of finding it. The fairy dragon thought you might want to help these adventurers. It even went so far as to imply that the fate of the Witchlight Carnival itself might hinge on the success of their endeavors. In its mouth, it carried one ticket for each of you, a special ticket that would essentially give you time off from your duties when presented to the ticket booth, where you could enjoy the carnival at your leisure without worrying about being called to a booth or to help or the obligation of being a Witchlight hand for the time that you were there until the ticket was used up. As twilight, back in today's time, as twilight draws near, a large crowd begins to gather outside at the gate by the ticket booth, eager to buy tickets and enjoy the carnival's many attractions. And as you gaze collectively upon the crowd, one or more visitors catch your eye. There's a couple in particular. And individually, just as you kind of hold your ticket, you feel that there's something about them that suggests they're not the usual rabble. And so, could we have Cormac and Ebony describe what the Witchlight hands see as these two approach together?
I think you see almost a symphony of opposites.
That's a good way to put it.
You have itty bitty little Ebony, who probably comes up no more than, mid thigh on someone much, much larger than her.
Okay. And then next to Ebony, Cormac, would you like to describe yourself?
you like to unmute yourself?
I think that's the better way to put it. Cormac. Bueller.
Sorry, I thought straight up I was looking at something on my phone because I thought you were still talking to the Witchlight hands and I received a text message. Can you repeat the last 10
Nope.
seconds?
Please describe what the witchlight hands that are waiting at the gates.
Yes, I
They
did
see
catch that.
you to approach, and
Yes.
Ebony's described herself. And what would they see when they see Cormac?
They are seeing I believe it's 8.5 foot tall Goliath individual. Sorry, 8'2" Goliath individual with a big ol' Lichtenberg scar across the front of his face for the purposes of YouTube. That's the marking on a thing that appears when someone gets struck by lightning. And yeah, he's just wearing basic furs. He's got a little wooden stick on his back, and yeah, he's a big old guy,
Big old
Walking with a little tiny gal.
little tiny gal.
Yep, little tiny gal is 34 inches now that D&D Beyond has uploaded.
Yeah.
34 inches tall, very, very tiny, big old messy bun, and is wearing a kind of larger than you'd expect scarf around her neck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
That was what I forgot
as
to
the
drop
two
some
of you
my portrait.
approach the gate where there's a little ticket booth, you will notice a few individuals that look like they're expecting somebody, and they might catch your eye. They're standing next to the booth, which is inside the booth. You see a little. If I could get back to the page that has the information I'm looking for, there it is. There's There is a booth that has a silver statue of a dancing fairy mounted on the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and it's surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky, with shooting stars arcing across of it. Inside, just in front of these these people who look like they work for the carnival, there's this elderly goblin perched behind the ticket counter and peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. And he lowers the spyglass and calls out to the two of you, "Greetings, fair fairgoers! Oh my, you're mighty big, and you're mighty small." And to the Witchlight hands, you would know this as Nicholas Midnight, a wrinkled old goblin.
Nicholas Midnight. Okay.
Nicholas Midnight. Tickets, please.
I will present my ticket.
Ah, okay. Well, have you been to the Witchlight Carnival before?
This will be my first time.
Ah, okay. Well, as you go about the carnival, most of the attractions cost one ticket punch, and each ticket is worth 8 punches. You can always come back for more tickets, for the price, of course. Or perhaps, if lacking in coin, we could make a deal. A small pact, if you will. Nothing particularly costly. But if you would like to see more of the carnival, it might be worth your time. We'll be back in 8 years.
Right.
And as he does this, like he's holding this horn up to his ear to listen to anything you have to say.
I gestured down at Ebony. Go on. Or do you need me to? Can you reach?
Okay.
And you, little girl, I'm sorry, speak up.
I'm not that little. Here,
You're not that brittle. I hope not.
here.
Oh yes, okay, very good. Seems all in order. Um, it's exactly what that is. The little horn. Uh, And he eyeballs you three over there. I see you're holding tickets too. You off for the night?
And Stripes is vibrating with excitement, and he's like nudged Aggie several times, like, they look fun, they look fun, they look fun.
Don's
Well
just
said.
gonna
Aggie
take.
reaches
Don's
up and
just gonna
pinches the bridge of her nose.
Don't be shy. And if you'd like the
Don's
night
just
off,
gonna step up and hold her hand out to the other two Witchlight hands and wag a finger at Nikki to tell him to hold on a minute without bothering to speak to Nikki. Just sort of wagging a finger at him to hold on and holds her hand out to the other two.
And he's vibrating with excitement, and he's like, and he's got his ticket, and he's like, here, what? No, I have to give it to Nick. I have to give it to Nikki. Wait, what?
Yeah, okay, you can give it to Nikki. You go right ahead. Here you go. Hey, Nikki, Nikki, and she's yelling right into that
well, you
horn.
don't have to
Nikki,
shout, dear. You don't have to shout. I can hear you with this just fine.
right. Here's mine. They're over
Ah,
here. Yeah, we're good.
it
Yep.
seems that these are tickets that well, and he eyeballs them and just kind of like, you're not trying to grift the night off again, are you?
It's Dawn's turn to rub her forehead a little bit. No, Nikki, we're good. It's right here.
Well,
Look,
why don't
see?
you do me a favor and keep an eye on these two? They seem to need a little bit of help. They've never been here before. You all three been here a long time. Perhaps you
Yes,
could
of
show
course.
morale.
Tour. Of course, yes, we could definitely do that. This way, folks. Come along. Let's leave Nikki to his business.
You could definitely do a cat. What? No, no, no. And then as he's like, wait, I got one more thing, two more things, three more things for you. He reaches below the stool that he's sitting on, and he pulls this map, this rolled up map that he extends to the two of you, and just says, "There's a map of the carnival. Should you need some help, all the attractions are identified."
DM check DMs.
Nope. Yep. Thank you. There's a lot going on my screen, so please just um. Sorry, responding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then additionally, he says, "Well, you three already have your butterflies on as usual, as per the standard uniform. And well, for our visitors here," and he hands out these two butterfly wings, and it's like, "These are proof that you've paid you had an acceptable ticket. You didn't pay any money today, unless you come back for more tickets, of course. But wear these butterflies at all times. They are proof to show the staff that you are paid
I
attendee."
I need a description.
They're
How
basically
big
like,
are these wings?
well, they are. He does like look at you, kind of like, wait, I have a child-sized one for you right here.
No,
Sorry.
I don't want a child size. I'm not a child.
Oh, you're not? Then what are you? Some sort of halfling? He's like, are you sure
I,
you're a halfling? Okay, you're a halfling. You're definitely a halfling. I'm sorry, my mistake. Well, you want an adult size or a child size? The wings will
I'm
be
an
very big on
adult.
you. All right, suit yourself. And like he hands you over these butterflies, which on Cormac look like child-sized wings. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They're like those little elastic wings. They kind of like stretch as they kind of fit over your back. There is a little bit of rigidity to them, but once you like pull them over, they kind of spread, and they
Okay.
kind of they are like uh they do fan out a little bit. You can't really control them. You can't make them flap unless you like really work those pecs and your shoulders to like, try to like get them to flap a little bit. But for the most part, they just kind of fan out behind you, and they give you a little bit of extra wingspan, but nothing crazy. They're flexible. Uh, but yeah, as soon as you wear them, they do kind of spread out. And ebony on you, they would probably be about as big as you are tall and drag a little bit on the ground if you insist on wearing the adult ones. The little tips on the bottom of them probably drag, and the tops extend over your head a little bit.
It's
And
all right,
mine
dear. You
look
put those on.
stupid.
I'll take care of that for you in just a moment. I'll take. You'll be fine. They won't get dirty.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, don't get into too much trouble. Enjoy your stay at the Witchlight Carnival. And you three keep an eye on them, of course. And then he just kind of turns around and looks for the next customers that were behind you.
And Don's just going to sort of encourage the two new people to come away from the booth a bit,
Yeah.
so they're not in traffic, and then hunker down on one knee behind. Suddenly name escapes me, Ebony, and start fiddling and tinkering with the shape of the bottom of the wings so that they're more like heart shaped, so it sort of tucks up a bit in the on the bottom so they don't touch the ground.
Ebony might not exactly make it easy because she's kind of like spinning around trying to see you going, hi, 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 hi.
Hi,
So I'm
hi,
Ebony. Hi.
hi, Don, Donald, Don. Just call me Don. I'm just going to give it a little tuck here. You say hi to them. Turn around. Turn. Yeah, say hi to them, and then Don starts tucking,
You're small.
folding wires.
Very
And
small. Very small. Very big.
oh, one more thing. Sorry, people. Sorry, I'm so forgetful. Don't
For
forget.
the
Stripes is
love
just
of.
gonna bound back to the front of the thing. What, Nikki?
I'm so forgetful. In 4 hours, remember, in 4 hours, we're going to have the big top extravaganza. They can tell you all about it, I suppose. But I just want to remind you, it's in 4 hours. And then at the end of the night, in 8 hours, there's, of course, the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch, which you don't want to miss.
Good.
All right, farewell. Have a good night.
Are you sure,
Okay.
Nikki?
I think so. I'll send a little pixie messenger along the way if I forget anything else.
Uh-huh.
Didn't realize that
Lord.
doing that voice is killing me.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure.
Boy. Anyway. So have a good night. All right. So, go ahead. Continue on with the introductions. Sorry to interrupt.
And
Bound
during
Do you
the
want to
backwards through.
describe the hands?
Hmm?
Do we want to describe the hands first?
Yes, by all means. By all means. Introduce yourselves in terms of your appearance to Ebony and Cormac.
well,
Like
Dawn.
stripes
Uh,
Don't all at once.
in your face.
Don't all
Yeah,
at once.
not all at once here.
Single file.
Big old file. Stripes is probably the most in your face.
Yeah.
He's 1000% orange cat energy. Da, 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 da. I have it written here. Okay, he's 5'9". Green eyes with gold flecks in them, and kind of like lean muscle. He's got his performer outfit still on, so it's like greens and browns, leather
Hmm.
vest thingy over a shirt that's open, probably a little too far. Uh, his gingery fur across his whole body matches his shoulder to mid back length curly-ish hair. And there's a crossbow hanging off one side of him, a short bow slung across his back, some daggers hanging off of his hip, and he's just like hunkered down in front of Ebony, like, hi, 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 I'm Stripes. Ebony, right? Ebony.
Ebony. Ebony. Stripes. Okay. Do you have stripes?
It does
Okay.
have striped markings across his fur.
Hell yeah.
Think orange tabby. And his face is a little feline looking. In Ebony's face, like on all fours, down on the ground, like in her face, like you're really small. And then he looks up at Cormac. You're not small at all. You're really small.
Just shakes his
So
head. No, I am not.
the only thing you would see is Ebony is welcoming to the, but she's a little protective of her scarf,
Okay,
especially when Cat, like anything, gets close to the scarf.
perfect. He's like, ooh, that's pretty. You're really small. You're really, really big. And he's like gonna go from down on all fours to be like eye level with Ebony to standing up and like jumping, trying to be as tall as Cormac. You're not small at all.
No.
And then you hear like this muffled voice from the scarf. But don't let that fool you.
What?
Popcorn,
What was that?
corn,
What?
discreet.
What? Was I supposed to be quiet?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you didn't hear nothing.
No, of course not. Of course not. I didn't hear anything. I'm confused.
Yeah. That was a
Hmm.
terrible voice
Hey,
crack. What the fuck?
Cormac knows exactly what's going on.
Indeed.
And Dawn is just going to pretend that was expected and normal. Sure. Yep. Your scarf talked
It
with a
is
weird
not
voice.
necessarily the weirdest thing you've ever seen in this place.
Not at all.
It's
Just
fine. Everything's fine. Finish fiddling with the wings and stand up to her full 5'8". Um, she's a little maybe rounder than the average Jane. Coming in at around 215 pounds. Um, she's got very dark brown hair that almost looks black, except for the little bits of shiny silver that are running through it. And she's kind of pale. She's got a little smudge of some kind of grease or something on her face
Mm.
perpetually somewhere. Something has smeared and she doesn't seem to be bothered by it, and it's always somewhere and whatever. Hazily brown eyes, very soft, calm, gentle smile. Certainly nothing as toothy as Stripes would be. And finishes with the wings and stands up and turns to face Cormac genuinely for the first time. It's good you're finally here, yes, and holds out a hand for shaking.
Helps to not have your microphone muted. And I reach down and gently as possible so as to not injure, shake the hand. Koromak. You? Oh, you said that already.
Don,
You are Don. Yes.
Donald, yeah, Don, just Don.
Okay. You, quiet one, and points at Aggie.
And what you see is just this little about 5'4" shadow. It's this little smoldering ember of a woman, tiefling with sort of slightly purpley tinted gray skin, um, charcoal gray hair with some almost like they've been sun bleached streaks of orange throughout it. A little bit of brass decoration on the horns, and eyes are black sclera with just like smoldering orange. And she's been just quiet and standing with her arms crossed, head canted slightly down, but just very clearly watching, very carefully, very clearly undecided about the strangers. But the thing is that she's dressed in, her uniform, and it's a carnival, and she's got like a jester situation going on with kind of an orangey gold. There's some sky blue and white and some purples in there, and her wings look like monarch wings. Um,
Mm.
and so the entire thing gives the impression of a grumpy cat in a party hat, and and she's going
Got it.
to uh, she did kind of narrow her eyes at the scarf a little bit, but she's going to nod and just call me Aggie.
Understood. Gotta keep my mic extra close to my face. Apparently, my lower register is struggling to be picked up.
I did not hear what you said before you fixed your microphone.
I believe it was just an understood.
Okay. At this moment, or sorry, I'm trying to. There's going to be a lot of moving parts. I'm going to
Oh,
be
I'm
juggling
sure.
a lot. As everyone introduce
It's a
themselves.
carnival.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. At this moment, you hear this kind of like light stomping of footfall of a large thing moving behind you, the group, as near the gate to the ticket booth. You're right now currently just beyond the ticket booth near the calliope. That's nice, pumping out a nice little tune.
Mhm.
You see what the Witchlight hands would recognize as Northwind, a treant sapling, and
Oh.
you see his little squirrel who you would know as Red. Oop, just saw the sound cut out. His trusty little companion Red, a squirrel, and he's just laughing and just, welcome to the Witchlight Carnival. And he's throwing catch for gifts, welcome gifts, and he's throwing seeds into the air. I need everybody to give me a dexterity check if you would like to catch one of the seeds.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell
This
yeah.
is one of the few
Absolutely.
times. This is one of the few times I will ask for it because of how physically huge I am. Do I get advantage on this?
I would say not because of your size. You wouldn't get a. Well, maybe your hands are bigger,
Yeah, because
but
I
I'm
am
gonna
8
say
2. I'm totally okay with no. It doesn't really matter. I'm
let's
just curious.
let's just see how you do with your
What?
Okay.
regular dexterity check. Let's
Just
just
a
see how you do.
straight deck?
Just straight dexterity check.
12.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
that succeeds.
That's the
Agony succeeds. Donald does not succeed, unfortunately.
The
Two.
calliope is a little thingy majiggy. Can I like run and jump off of it to try and make it be acrobatics instead? Because it's better than straight deck.
You want to be
Um,
acrobatics? You want to be fancy about it? Go for it. Acrobatics check.
I definitely. He is a performer. He is
Okay.
all about
I
the
I I
flair for
I
the
could buy
dramatic.
I could buy that. I could buy that. If 16 definitely succeeds, Cormac. So what do you want to do to describe how what's your result first of all?
My result, if you're letting me do acrobatics, is a 12.
Yes, that succeeds. The DC was a 10. Sorry, Donald. You don't catch a seed. If you even try, I'm not really sure. With the 2, you might be distracted with the newcomers. I don't really know. But you catch a falling sycamore seed before it touches the ground, and when it does, let's. Anybody who succeeded, I need to now have you roll a d8.
Oh.
okay. Okay. Which one's a D? 1.
A 1? That's okay. It's deciding what you're getting for your welcome gift. Okay, so I got a couple ones, a 4 and a 5. Okay, so if you got a 1 or a 2 or a 3, you get. So the seed sort of like disappears in this little puff of golden dust and sort of absorbs into you, and you gain a new trait.
Oh.
Um, so if you rolled a 1, a 2, or 3, which it looks like just ones, you gain the trait I am easily amused.
I already
Oh
had
dear.
that trait.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
you might be
that's
redundant.
permanent.
This is gonna be great for Aggie.
Aggie, Aggie is easily amused. All right, I have a 4. If you rolled a 4, so stripes. Basically, what happens as you catch the seed, like mid somersault, mid flip, you clasp it between your hands, and you basically mechanically you get a D4 that you can add to one ability check before the next dawn.
Oh, I
Okay.
got it. I got it. Done. I got one. I got one. Where to go?
And for my 5, Cormac,
Mm-hmm.
the seed you just kind of like you clutch it in one hand. You just like reach out and just grab it in your big hand. And as you pull your hand back to look at it, you can feel it changing in your hand. And when you open your hand, you see a gold piece.
Oh,
1 gold piece.
how wonderful! I will add that to my inventory.
And yeah, Dawn. Well, and as this is happening, as you guys are catching your seeds and looking at what happens, in the case of Dawn, I'm not sure what Dawn exactly is. She's just like, no, I'm not gonna bother with that. You Red scampers down Northwind's uh, trunk,
Trunk.
and he runs up to all of you, clutching something in his little paws, and he offers each of you 1 dandelion apiece. And it's like, hey, take this, take this. Look,
I take it. I take it. I take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
and make a wish, make a
Ooh,
wish.
what? I got a seed. I
Oof,
got a
Wishy, wishy,
seed, but it
wishy.
disappeared. Ooh, a flower.
blow into it, make a wish. Ha ha ha! Happy
Hmm.
return of carnival. And he scampers back up Northwind. So, if
Can
you
I
would like
give him a crust of bread before he
Flunk.
squirrels away?
Oh, thanks, Donald.
Okay.
Thank you. No. It just like chomps down on the bread and scampers up Northwind and says, "Ha ha! Enjoy your night." And he looks at Cormac and Ebony. Keep an eye on those 3. They're always getting into shenanigans.
Thank you.
And so if and when if you decide to blow and make a wish, I need you to DM me what that wish is.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So blow it.
Okay.
So if you choose to blow into your dandelion, uh, causing the seeds to go into the air. Uh, it's like the dead dandelion that has like the puff ball, so
Yeah.
it spreads the seeds. Yeah. Don't share your wish with anybody. Like all wishes, you don't want to share what they are.
Right.
DM them to me anytime tonight. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be right now.
Okay.
You can think about it. You don't have to make the wish now. You just know that your character has to, at some point tonight, make that wish. And not tonight, as in tonight, in the game tonight, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right? Okay. Right. Let's see. Okay, so now I turn it back to you. Where would you like to go first? You are kind of in the middle of this map here.
Yeah.
The Calliope is right next to you. Anything that has a banner has a location that you can go to. And depending on, like, I'm kind of loosely tracking time here in the upper left corner. You'll see that, welcome gifts was what we just experienced.
Oh.
And depending on how much you do, or if you're constantly crisscrossing the map, time will eventually kick over. And when it's the middle of the night, it'll trigger the big top extravaganza, and then another 4 hours, and you're at the crowning, the Witchlight Carnival up at the top left. The bottom right, I will explain when I need to. Excuse me.
Would you mind doing 2 sentences on the pre-session information that we got? Because I think I missed something. We had a
And
fairy dragon come and tell us.
yes, that you. So to back up a step, back to it. So you were approached 3 days ago by a friendly fairy dragon that said he was in the service of a human warlock. This fairy dragon foretold the arrival today of adventurers seeking a path to the Feywild through the carnival. That's really that's the gist of it. And though
We just
your
assumed it
characters,
was these 2 people.
you had a good feeling about them when they showed up.
Okay. seeking
Fairy
passage
Dragon
to the
mentioned that the
Feywild.
fate of the carnival was at stake.
Yes. He implied he went so far as to imply that the fate of the Witchlight Carnival might hinge on the success of their endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And even though you have vaguely been aware that there is a Fey crossing somewhere in the carnival, you have never bothered trying to find out if it's true or not. And if it was true, where would it be? So you can't really lean on any history there to like help you. So the question I have to you is, where to first? What do you want to do?
There's a pixie kingdom somewhere I can look big. Let's go.
Okay, excellent. So you make your way to the Pixie Kingdom first, over here.
Mm-hmm. I
We're
I
gonna.
I
Is
nod.
just bounding along, following
Okay.
the new people, and
Yeah.
he's gonna like kind of yank on Cormac's shirt as they're going, asking him random questions.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me get my. I have to. Like this one section alone is going to test me as a DM because this
You
literally
have to get through a giant pile of notes.
there is a ton of content here. It's crazy. All right. It's so fun though. Oh my god, I'm so excited. All right. Like the rest of the adventure, whatever. This carnival is just it's gonna be fun. Anyway, so you approach the Pixie Kingdom. You make your way over. It's not too far of a walk. As you approach, you see tents around you and the music. Things seem a little upbeat, right? You don't see much. You can see the big top off to your right when you pass by that, so you know where to go when it comes for the big top extravaganza. You see the bubble pop teapot a little bit off as you kind of make your way around. Actually, to get to the Pixie Kingdom, you do have to kind of go around. You see the Hall of Illusions to your right. You notice that there's this kind of booth in front of the Hall of Illusions, a small booth like a box almost. Inside there seems to be like a puppet looking thing. You see the snail racing track on your right there. And then you make your way to the Pixie Kingdom. The Pixie Kingdom. As you kind of cross through the arch, you see a copse of oak trees that shelter a miniaturized fairground. And at its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. And there's this pixie sitting cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance to this realm. And he says, "Hello, my name's Jeremy Plum." Oh, but you would already know that, looking at the three of you. He's like, "But you two, big one, little one. I mean, you're little, but you're big to me. But welcome to the best attraction in the whole carnival. Would you like to enter? Cost is one ticket punch."
I
Yeah.
flash my ticket.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, and while you're staying here in the Pixie Kingdom, the best attraction in the whole carnival, I would like you to perhaps adopt a pixie name. I can always help if you struggle.
Pixie.
Well,
Doesn't
please
have to be
do.
complicated.
Please do give me a pixie name.
All right, one step, down. 1 second. Let me take a step back. Good look at you. Hmm. I think I'll call you Dimple.
Thanks.
Yes,
I got
yes.
one.
You're
I think I have I got one of those. I
of
think I got
course,
one of
love. You
those.
have a dimple. You have lots of dimples. Let's so tickets, all of you. What are your pixie names? You big one. I could probably come up with a good
Uh,
one for you.
please, by all means.
Hmm. I always find it interesting when things don't always. Let's say there's a bit of a humor behind it. I'm gonna call you Tiny.
I had the feeling that's where you were going.
Ah, ha, ha. Maybe I'm being too
Wait,
obvious.
wait. Does that mean that she's big, or is she huge, or what's hers that? And he's pointing at Ebony.
Ebony?
Oh,
Hmm. Well, do you have your own, or would you like me to name you?
Sparkles.
What? I'm sorry. Speak up.
Sparkles.
Sparkles. Well, that is
Sparkles.
very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very entertaining to the mind.
It's
Okay.
better than
Okay.
Spanky.
Better than Spanky. Yes, perhaps. I haven't heard Spanky before. Who does that leave? Oh, you. Yes. Ah. Well, you, Aggie. Is it?
You know me. Come on.
I do know you. And I know that your pixie name is Jellybean Starfish.
And she kind of giggles and holds it back, and then there's like this strange rictus in her face as she tries not to laugh.
Like this like stone cracking and just like yes. Haha! I cracked her.
What would
It
you
feels like
pick
a
if
good
you
day
had
to
to
be
choose my
turned
name?
on. What's that?
If you had to choose my name, what would you name me?
Oh, you, this is the one? Oh, well.
I'm just curious.
Sparkles, of course, Sparkles.
Yeah, I mean, Sparkle's good. But, let me think. I think you could be a good Brightmite. Brightmite sounds good. Anyway,
That is a good name. That
and
is.
oh yes, you Stripes. Did I forget you Stripes? Oh, I'm sorry, Stripes. You're so excited you
Mumbling.
can't. You're mumbling.
Oh no, Burris.
What?
Oh, did I give you a name yet, or did you name yourself?
No, I didn't. I didn't name myself. I was trying to figure out what you were gonna call Ebony. I thought you were gonna, cause the big guy is tiny. I thought you were gonna make the little girl big, but then you didn't. And she's Sparkle. So what's my name?
Well, sometimes I have to reach within and look for names that are not just about your outwards, but about inside. And he points at his head. And inside you, I'm gonna name you Cobweb.
Web. Cause I'm sticky and sneaky. I get it. I get it.
Yes, that's exactly why I named you Cobweb. And well, I'm going to just do a little thing. Don't worry, you might feel some tingling. It's perfectly normal. And he flies around you, and he's sprinkling pixie dust on each of you.
Wonderful.
And as you're about to like suddenly feel like you're shrinking, he's presenting you with this little tiny potion. And it says, "When you consume this inside the boundary of the pixie kingdom, it will reduce your size to tiny for 1 hour."
Oh.
But I don't want to be tiny. I came here to be big.
Well, you're in the pixie kingdom, love. You're going to be tiny.
I
So
mean,
until
we
if you
could all
want,
be tiny, and you could be your same size. Would that make you feel big?
well, I can't allow you for safety reasons, not beyond if you're not tiny.
I already are
Mm,
tiny.
You're
Well,
not that tiny, love.
can we be certain that her tiny is bigger than my tiny?
I think you're going to be about the same when you get to my size.
So we'll all be the
no.
same size.
Yes, even you, big guy, you're going to be about the same as all of them. Might be a little bit of adjustment.
Oh boy.
So we'll all
Interesting.
Uh,
be the same tiny. Is that okay,
yes.
Sparkles?
Fine, it's just misleading.
Oh, I'm so
Aw.
sorry. Oh no, buyer's remorse already. Well, like I said, the pixie dust gives you the ability to fly while you're inside the bounds of the pixie kingdom, of course.
All
You
right.
can hover for 1 minute or fly for 1 minute. And then, well, after that, you just have to wait for a bit.
Understood.
She can fly, she can fly, she can fly, and she dances.
So yes. So don't burn through your minute all at once. It's not like everything here is able. You're able to walk around and achieve everything, but flying is just part of the deal, part of the perk of the ride here, the attraction. And I'm
Thank you.
seeing things. Okay, well, once you're ready, imbibe your potion and enjoy. I'll see you when you're big again. So, assuming you all want to continue,
Oh God.
Ebony's
That's what
already drank
I'm
it.
dying to know. Yes, Stripes
Yeah.
also drank his down pretty quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
popcorn does not shrink.
Oh
popcorn is
dear.
not. Popcorn, like all of a sudden you
Awesome.
get smaller, and the bulge on your scarf, as your scarf shrinks, is getting tighter and tighter. He's like, what is happening? Am I getting bigger?
Off of me.
Ah, what, boss? Oh, I'm sorry. What's happening? What did you do this? What happened? I was listening, but I wasn't really understanding what was happening.
And he's
You
bigger than us now.
He's
Yeah,
like,
so
well, he's about the same size of you now, maybe a little bigger, but yeah, he's about the same size. He's tiny as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I would think
so
a sugar glider is tiny. Yeah.
Sugar Glider is size tiny beast. Yeah. So he's about the same size as you guys now. So he's gonna go with you, but so yeah, he's tiny as well, and he's just like, boss, I'm not gonna lie, this is a little weird.
and
Hi everybody.
Don's gonna drink
Right?
last, shrink down and go, aren't you the most handsome?
Oh, oh, this one's a charmer, boss.
Reach over and do a little scritch
Oh,
behind the
oh no,
ear.
I'm in trouble, boss. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Just
Um,
remember, you're always mine.
oh yeah. Yeah, but scritches, they're good. Okay, wow. Okay, well, before I embarrass myself, hi, my name's Popcorn.
Or is he calling you boss?
Yeah,
Isn't she
Yeah.
the cutest little sugar?
yeah. She's my boss.
Oh,
Always has been.
And
I was.
Ebony's got this like down kitty look going.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do with myself. Normally, I just kind of sleep in her scarf, and I'm a little out of my element. So I'm just gonna follow you guys.
Pixie
I don't,
Kingdom,
I
come
don't.
on!
All right. So the Pixie Kingdom is a tranquil oasis compared to the rest of the bustling carnival. The air is
Yeah.
filled with the aroma of blackberry wine and flower blossoms. 8 brightly painted doorways are nestled in the bark at bases of surrounding trees. So here, there are.
Ebony's trying to
Let's
figure out
see.
how high she can fly.
I mean, you can fly as high as you want. You just you got to come back down.
What is our speed
You
when
can
we
get.
fly?
It is 30 feet
Gotcha.
per what? Per.
6 seconds, probably normal.
It's 30 flying speed of 30 feet per 6 seconds, and you
Gotcha.
have the ability to hover as well. But every bit, so you have about a minute again. So
Yeah, and then I assume the cooldown is another minute.
there is technically no cooldown. I think it's expendables. Once you lose it, you lose it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, when the effect ends, you fall to the ground safely. You don't take damage. So if you're in midair
Okay,
and this,
cool.
we're just gonna loosely,
Oh,
there's
she's
nothing.
going straight up.
Okay, you go flying up, and it's like, boss, well, come back down, boss. Oh man, oh, this is I don't really know what to do with myself.
Your boss is a tough one. She will be fine.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna go sit over here. Just try not to get in trouble. So,
Sounds like a
um,
plan.
so let's see. You can explore this kingdom.
Yeah.
Uh, there are there seem to be 12 pixies that live here during carnival hours. I think you would know that if you're a Witchlight hand.
Oh, which light hand? Yeah.
They are. Let's see. God, this is so much. Okay. Let's see. There's so much. Like the characters that are here in this kingdom. I say the pixies. Uh, kind of. They're friendly. They're curious. They will come up to you and ask you questions, all sorts of questions. They offer you. Oh. Would you like to ride? And one of them comes up. Is like, would you like to ride Pinecone? Pinecone over there, and she points to this very excitable pug over by one of the trees. Uh, one of the carts. It's this very
Oh.
excitable looking pug. One of you at a time can ride Pinecone if you'd like. And another one says,
Hey, Bubby. Stripes is just gonna run over and start playing with Pinecone.
"Okay." It just starts. Yeah, it's very excited. The butt is wiggling. Here's a little saddle if you want to ride him around. Uh, one of them is directing you like there's a centerpiece in the middle of the kingdom. It is a pixie palace made entirely of old cocoon husks that are beautifully
Ah.
woven together. There's you can dine on cucamelon sandwiches and thimbleberry tarts inside one of the pixie cottages that are off to the side. Uh, you can ride the wheel, which is being powered by the hamster, whose name is he's like you can the each of the what's it called the I don't know what the hell they called on a Ferris wheel, the things you ride in, the physical things,
Bucket,
the,
seat,
the buckets,
bench.
seats, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like little like they're like hollowed out shells that are like
Gondolas.
seats. The gondolas, that's a good one.
There you go.
Uh, so you can all ride the gondolas. One of the pixies points you to that and says, "Biscuit will be happy to take you on a ride around the wheel." But he is a little talkative, so just be aware of that.
Do I see a centrally located bench?
Yeah, definitely. There is a place to rest and chill. There is, especially by the food, over by the pink cottage, one of the pixie cottages, I should say, that has like the cucamelon sandwiches and the thimbleberry tarts. There's lots of seats and benches there. Centrally located. There are some that kind of sit around the palace that was made out of the cocoons. Um, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a bench that allows me to eyeball the majority of the space.
yeah, uh, yeah. There's if you want to talk to any particular pixie, you can. If you want to just give me an idea of what you're up to, you just kind of these are some of the things you can do.
I'm
What would you?
literally going to sit on a bench and wait to see who sits next to me.
Okay. And what are you doing while you're sitting there? You're just watching? Is that what you're just
Yeah,
watching?
just sort of keeping an eye on everybody that I am with today.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hoping to
Uh,
see them having a good time.
Ebony, you're flying, right?
Oh yeah.
You're
Why not?
joined by a couple pixies that just says, "Hey, uh, just so you know, you're gonna run out of your pixie dust soon. Just don't go too far unless you want to float all the way down by yourself."
Oh, but then I get to glide like popcorn.
Like who?
I get to
Is that
glide
a
like popcorn.
is he a pixie too? That sounds like a
Mm,
pixie name.
no, he's not a pixie. He's my friend.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you. And what's your name?
Sparkles. I think
Sparkle. Excellent. I'm Cotton Candy.
cotton candy.
Yeah. Should I show you around? There's this tree here that's got lots of cool things. There's like things we've little extra stuff to explore here in the tree.
There's cool things. I want to see cool things.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things we've hidden in the tree, like a hide and go seek type thing. But
Oh, hide it.
we're
Oh, you is that? Oh, scavenger hunt? Can I do a
yeah,
scavenger hunt?
yeah, we could do a scavenger hunt. Definitely. And a little later we'll do a hide and seek, but that'll be a little
No,
bit.
scavenger hunt.
Well, yeah, well, of course, right now. Okay. And they zoom off. What about the rest of you? Cora, Mac, what are you up to? What do you like to do? You smell the food. You observe the art. There's the pug, which Stripes is currently engaged with. There's the Ferris wheel.
Gregory, have you muted yourself again?
I literally walked away for 10 seconds. I am so sorry. I did not think that
I was
that
just asking
interaction
you
would be
what you
so
were up to.
quick.
Of course, I like to call on you when you're busy. No.
Yeah, I sincerely apologize. No, I
Uh,
was actually planning on sitting next to Dawn.
okay. All right. And just we'll get back to you if you're going to talk. That leaves Aggie, I think. Am I missing somebody? Aggie, Stripes, Ebony, Dawn.
Yeah.
Yes, Ebony. Uh,
Um,
Aggie, what are you up to? This is
um,
all very amusing.
it is all very amusing, and this is very strange for me. So people are going off and doing their own things. So when she thinks no one is looking, she's gonna just kind of rub her knuckles kind of into her cheeks and just like, "What the fuck?" But she can't
Like
stop
what?
giggling.
What is this? Like,
um, and sorry for the dog barking. She's gonna. Okay, we're being serious. She's gonna try to have a look around because we're looking for this Fey crossing, right? I'm gonna look
sure.
around.
Okay. Aggie, straight to business.
Straight to
Roll me up.
business.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay. Perception. I am not as perceptive as Zephyr and Snaps. Oh, that's only an 8.
Only 8. You're looking around. I mean, maybe there's a reason why you've never really ventured over into the Pixie Kingdom before. It's all a little silly. Uh, more so than you're used to. Maybe than your normal, your silly capacity can handle. Um, you don't see a lot. I'd say the only thing that is jumping out at you is because they're trying to get your attention. Is a Biscuit, the hamster, over by the Ferris wheel.
A biscuit.
Well, his name is Biscuit.
Candace says, hello, friends. Sorry.
Hello.
And she
Hi,
says, hello. Hi.
hi there. My name's Biscuit.
And Biscuit is a hamster.
Yeah, I'm a hamster.
Is is this like a horse-sized hamster, a
Uh,
dog-sized hamster to me?
yeah, a hamster would probably be about the size of you, but the strength of this thing is more because it is a little bigger, but not by much. It's easily like the size of a car compared to you.
Gotcha. Big hamster.
Yeah, my name's Biscuit.
Hi.
Hi, my
Hi,
name's Biscuit.
Biscuit.
What's your name?
I'm Eagles McStarface. And she says that with all of the control she can muster.
Pickles McStarface? That's a great
But
name.
my name is
Would you like to ride on the Ferris wheel here?
um yes.
Well, get on in. What you
But
waiting for?
um
My name's Biscuit.
hi, Biscuit. Um
Well, don't worry. It's
before I get
perfectly fine.
into the before I get into the gondola, have you have you seen anything unusual recently? Just out of the norm, Biscuit.
But, well, out of norm. Well, there was that lady that went up into the sky like a moment ago. That's unusual. Not everybody does that. Uh, but then there
Eh,
was this weird smell coming from behind the tree over there, and I don't know what it is, but it smells like somebody might have done something kind of duty over there.
You know what?
It's kind of has that smell. You know what I'm saying? My name's Biscuit.
Hi, Biscuit. I'm gonna take a rain check on the lovely Ferris wheel. We'll come back to that.
Okay, I'll be right here
No,
waiting.
can't can't have weird smells at the carnival. I might be off duty, but I feel like I gotta go check that out.
Okay.
Have a nice night, Biscuit. I'll see you later.
Thanks. My name's Biscuit. Have a good night. I'll see you later.
Bye, Biscuit.
I love him so much.
My name's Biscuit.
Yeah, what's his name though? I don't know if we caught that.
I don't think we caught his name though.
I don't think so.
It's a mystery.
That mystery hamster we ran into earlier. I don't know.
Mystery
All right.
hamster. I think Stripes is riding Pinecone at
Yeah.
this point.
That's what I
Okay.
expected.
Yeah. Stripes is just tearing around like the kingdom on Pinecone. Pinecone just and then yeah, I'll say we'll get back to Aggie and her investigation of the weird smell. Let's go to Donald and Cormac on the bench. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, Don's just gonna scooch over to the edge, over to make plenty of personal space available to the other pixie who is obviously gonna sit in case they need more personal
Yeah,
space than
it's a
Don
it's
is.
a big bench. Yeah, it's a big
No.
bench.
So they'll just sort of scoot and lean one elbow on the armrest on the opposite side so that there is no crowding
Mhm.
of the
Yeah, okay.
stranger.
Okay.
Can
And
I
we'll just sort of
actually?
turn,
Yeah. Can I actually make a
just sort of
minor
turn. Yeah.
adjustment to what I said I was going to do? Can I have gone to one of the little mini cottages that has food and gotten like a chunk of a sweet bready thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some what do I call it? There's the sandwiches, there's the tarts, the thimbleberry tarts.
Yeah, I'll
We'll
get
say
I'll get two thimbleberry tarts.
yeah, yeah. The you see a nice lady behind the little pixie lady. It says, "Well, you want some thimbleberry tarts? Okay,
Yes, two please.
got a fresh batch right here.
Fantastic.
There you go. Enjoy.
How much? Or
Oh, it's all part of the cost of the ticket.
wonderful, thank you. And I take them and I go and I sit next to Don.
Yep.
And I just
Well,
I sit and I pass one over.
why, thank you, sir. That's just the kind of thing. And you call Cormac, right?
Correct.
I know they gave you a different name when we got in here, but I want to be sure I'm polite and know your actual name as well. And it's very kind of you to bring me a treat. I don't have one on me at the moment to share back, but maybe later today I'll find a sandwich for you.
Thank you.
Has anyone ever said any? This may sound a little odd. I'm just going to say a thing that I heard this morning or read this morning and just see what it means to you if you so don't mind. I'm going to say a thing. Are you ready? I'm going to say a thing.
Say the thing.
You are never given a wish without also being given the power to make it true. You might have to work for it. Just saying, I think it's unusual that I read that just this morning. And then today, we all got dandelions.
Hmm.
What do you think? And
It
Dawn is just looking
is.
at you, open book,
Yeah.
blank face, genuinely wants to know what you think about that.
It is aspirational. Hmm. And he deeply thinks for a moment. And you just get a kind, gentle nod, and then he pulls his dandelion and blows his things off. I'm gonna DM you here in a moment. I'm gonna burn my wish.
Okay.
All right. I look forward to seeing what it is.
And I hope that I have influenced it in some way.
Indeed.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
I will type that to you in a moment, but I did.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't affect anything anytime soon, so it's fine.
No, not
Yeah.
not anytime soon. It's just something that needs to happen
Yeah.
if you want to make it.
So I'll munch on my tart and ask, so you're here to find the Fey Wild?
and he like has gotten the tart like 2/3 of the way to his mouth and freezes. That is too good for a guess.
We kind of got a heads up that some folks was coming that was going to be looking for a way to get there, and we was here to help.
Uh, well then, that would be greatly appreciated.
Do you have any further information you can share with me to help the situation along a bit?
Yes.
Happy to help.
This is a very good tart. Um, a
I agree.
place called Prismir. We need to get there eventually, but I assume that will be challenging.
That is a challenging accent you have, sir. Did you say Trismere?
Prismir. P
P-R-I...
Prismere.
Thank you.
Oh, Meer. Fuck.
M-E-R-E. Uh-huh. E-R-I-S-M-E-E-R.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Me and Ebony are looking for a person named Zibilna. Apparently, it was the request of an old man.
Well, does the name sound familiar to me in any way?
Does Cormac tell you the name?
Yes, that I just did.
Okay, then yes, because you recall 3 days ago, the fairy dragon would have told you the name of the human warlock. Which the name is escaping me, so that just tells you how important this guy is. No, his name is
Madrick Rosloff is what my
Magic
notes
Rosloff.
say.
Yes, Magic Rosloff.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
we
the
make
name.
That's not the
Yeah,
name that.
the name I said was
But that's not
Zibilna.
the
Said.
name he.
Oh, Zabilna. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, Zabilna is a different
yeah.
And
name.
is that name familiar to me at all? Because that's what I was
I
asking.
would say yes. It absolutely is. Let me explain why to you as soon as I get a different window up.
Messing with you. I'm messing with you.
No, it's just I wasn't prepared. Let's see. So like as like you if you're holding onto your ticket at the same time, especially let's just say you can feel the ticket sort of like get warm when Zabilna's name is uttered. And let's see. There is a reason. Okay. Uh, let's see. So you are hit with this memory, Donald. You are. It's like out of the abyss of your mind because it's been a very long time since you were a child. But you, as soon as that name was uttered, it's like the mists cleared in your mind for a brief moment, and you remember there was a woman named Zabilna that visited you once when you were sick as a child and did something, gave you some medicine, and made you feel better. That was ancient history ago. But it's just like a bolt of lightning. That memory comes back to you.
Does it feel genuine, like a real, live, actual memory, or do I
Yeah.
feel like I've been influenced by something?
Uh, if you're skeptical of your own memory, give me what's your insight? Or yeah, I guess your insight. What's your insight modifier?
+4.
+4. You are pretty confident in this memory being a real memory. You do
It's
not.
something I had apparently forgotten and now remember.
Yeah, like there are so many memories when you were a child that you know that you've forgotten because when you think back at your childhood, there's no way for you to remember every
Yeah.
day, right? Every
Okay.
moment. And the
So it
fact that
feels like a
this
natural, oh yeah, I remember now. There was that
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
Okay.
It kind of like in real life. Sometimes you catch a smell of something, and that smell brings a memory roaring back out of the abyss. Something that you smelled when you were younger, or a memory of a something like going to a fairground, and smelling the animals and the manure.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
always remind me of a fairground. If I smell it, I immediately think of like the state fair growing up, right?
Arizona
And
State Fair.
yeah, there you
Poop
go.
is the Arizona State Fair. Okay.
So
So,
there you go.
he says the name Zabilna,
Yep.
and he can plainly see on Dawn's open book of a face that moment of recognition of, oh wait, oh, I do know that name. Wait, why do I know that? Oh my gosh. That whole conversation just happens right out in the open on her face. Well,
Hmm.
I do you recognize the name? Do you know who you're looking for? Have you met Zabilna?
I seem to recall, DM, if I may, the thing that just happened to Dawn happened to me when the name was first said to me. Yes.
Yep. Yep. Same thing.
Um. Vaguely. The name is vaguely familiar.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I wonder who
a
she
dying old
is.
man, well, quote unquote dying old man, was
I'm still alive.
was uh
Not dead yet.
he was wanting to make some form of contact, and was concerned that potentially he would do as mortals do before having an opportunity. So he requested some assistance.
I see. So
Had you
this is
not?
so
Hmm? You first.
so someone sent you here to try and get to Zabilna to let Zabilna know that he's not well.
Uh, Less sick, more reaching the end of his life. Does that make sense?
I see. I see. Oh, well, yes, of course. We will definitely have to do everything we can to bring those two together, shouldn't we?
Indeed.
How about another tart?
Okay.
Sure. I would not complain.
I get up and go get another tart for us.
We'll pan back to Aggie and her hunt
Yeah.
for the smell real quick. And and Stripes, as you see, with Pinecone bounding around. Um, for the time being, we'll put a pin in Stripes. But uh, Aggie, are you still on the hunt for the smell?
I'm marching right over there. Yep.
Okay, you get behind that tree, and on the other side of that
Uh,
tree, you it's very obvious to you, uh, the source of the odor, because you smell it too, and you see these. Um, well, for you, they're big, but they're like these droppings the size of melons that are dark brown. They look kind of hard and dry. Would you like to
I
roll?
work I work with okay. Yep, there's poop back here. Um I work with a lot I have worked with a lot of the creatures here at the carnival. Can I tell what did it?
Roll a nature check with
And is
advantage.
okay. Okay. Poop check. Um
You want to figure out what animal this belongs to? That's a nature check. I would think.
uh,
Maybe I could argue it's a survival check
uh,
too, but we'll say nature check.
I have to admit, I
this
was
is so
expecting Will to
ridiculous.
describe
Ridiculous.
cigar smoking poop dung beetles.
Well, at advantage, I rolled a 2 and a 3, so my 3 plus 2 nature is a 5.
Yeah, that is some poop.
This is just not
That
what
would
I want to be
that
investigating.
that definitely came out of an animal,
Yep,
but you
there's
have
some
no
poop
idea
back
what.
here.
That's definitely poop. That's a poop.
There's definitely poop. And she giggles.
Like, it's poop. That's like all right. Uh, and there's a moment where like all of a sudden, Pinecone with stripes on it comes bounding up because he catches the scent too, and he comes over to
Oh god. Don't
the
roll this.
smell, and he sniffs it, and then he kind of turns around real quick, and like you get kind of like tossed a little bit on your saddle there, Stripes. Roll me a let me roll an acrobatics check to see if you can hold on.
Right. Acrobatics is 15.
15. Yeah, you're able to like you're like holding on as Pinecone sort of like does like this squatting move, and like right next to what it is on the ground next to the smell that interested in Cone, he just lays this fat log and then just gets just does like a little kick, and it just bounds offwards.
Pinecone, not cool, man. Not cool, bud. As Stripes is bounding off.
And Aggie, if it's not apparent to you, they're not from the same creature.
Okay. I think my eyes are kind of
Pinecone is
burning.
just added to the.
Yep. 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 And I don't want to smell this anymore. I'm just gonna keep looking around for what may
This is not where I
have
thought this would go. I
have done the turd.
this, this is not where I thought this would go, but here we are.
The
All right, we're
poop
gonna.
investigation complete. What are you gonna do now?
I mean, we've ruled out one suspect. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Ebony, up in the
Oh,
trees, and real quick, and then I think at this point, you're doing a scavenger hunt. You're looking for like little statues that are being like they're like little like paper mache like monkeys and things that were like hung in the tree branches and hidden in little hidey holes. And there's like this little whistle sound that you hear from down below. At this point though, I think your minute is up. So you're like basically running around on the branches, or do you go back to the ground?
Um,
Do you stay in the tree or do you go to the
I
ground
think
when the whistle blows?
I think the whistle blow is enough of a squirrel moment that she just decides to take after full popcorn
Okay.
and just barrels.
Yeah. Cotton candy is like kind of fluttering down as you float. And says, huh, well, that was fun. I think it's time for the hide and seek. That was what the whistle was for. I don't know how you're gonna do it without some pixie dust though, but we'll see. Maybe someone will let you have some. But yeah, that whistle came from Honeymint. She oversees the game, and you're gonna have to hide from Starbug.
Who's Starbucks?
Oh, Starbug's the seeker. So,
It's not an animal, is it?
oh no, Starbug. Let me double check. Hold on. I say this, but you never know. No, Starbug appears to be a pixie. Okay. Um.
Just where I'm going.
all right. So Ebony was able to get down out of the sky and out of the trees without
Yep.
any falling.
Fluttering down, and like as
Okay.
Cotton Candy descends, um, he just says to Ebony, "It's like, hey, have you seen much of the carnival yet?"
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, there's
I
this.
got a good overhead view though.
You should look for Candlefoot and Palasha. Well, Candlefoot's this mime, right? Do you know what a mime is? You would know what a mime is. I would say
Yeah.
it's like a dumb
Well,
question.
I'm thinking, how high is 300 feet? Because otherwise, I got a decent view.
Yeah. Say that again? What is 100 feet?
30 feet fly speed, 10 rounds.
Oh,
That's 300 feet.
yeah, but you also, let's say, well, you took breaks and you weren't always a flight.
You
So
had to come back down.
yeah, now you're
without
fluttering down, which
falling.
is taking and not candy cotton candy says to you, well, if you look, Candlefoot, word on the street is Candlefoot the mime and Palasha, she's like the singing mermaid. They're in love. Can you believe it? On top of that, I think Candlefoot's lost his voice, but I think that's part of his act. I don't know. He's a mime, right? They don't speak. Yeah, maybe
How
it's his
would
act.
you know?
What was that?
How would you know?
That's a good question, but I don't know. And just kind of descends. Uh, there is the whistle. I will say there's, to go back to core of that and Dawn real quick. One of the pixies is that's been sitting. Been sitting kind of near you, but not too close to you, and hasn't been looking like. Whereas a lot of the pixies are very bubbly and outgoing. This one's just sort of been sitting quietly, well, friendly looking, just sort of doing similar to what you were doing, Don, and just observing. And they would have sat down probably shortly after your conversation with about Zabelna. So it's just been kind of sitting,
Like right
and
near
then
us.
yeah, near you, like within like 10 feet of you, maybe on maybe a nearby bench, just sort of looking a little hesitant.
Well, open book, open faced. Dawn faces them. Uh, well, hello there. Have you had one of these tarts? They're really quite delicious. Can I get you one?
Oh no, no thanks. I've already had one.
They're quite tasty. It put a smile on my face. Not that you're
Okay,
required to smile or anything.
okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, if it'll make you happy, yeah, sure.
Let me get you a tart. And I just
All right.
give Cormac's knee a little bit of nudge as I get up and walk away to get the tart.
Okay, and you just cut you walk away real quick and come back with a tart, and he looks up at you and just says, thanks, I suppose. Yeah. Did that make you happy?
Uh, yes, you've made me very happy.
Okay, okay. Sorry. It's just it's been a long day.
You okay, friend?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just they're just it's a lot to try to be happy all the time. It's just sorry. Where are my manners? My name's Puddlemud.
Nice to meet you.
Puddle mud.
Puddlemud, yeah. Yeah, that's my name. I think you guys might be interested in the hide and seek game coming up. Honeymint will be blowing a whistle in like a moment, probably.
Uh, I'm sorry, but do I already know that Puddle Mud is the seeker?
Puddlemud is not the secret.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Puddlemud is just hanging out. Just say
Okay.
yeah, just making conversation. Like yeah, I mean if you're that would be fun probably for you guys to enjoy. So I don't bring you down. Have you guys like been around the carnival a lot already, or have you been around?
This is my first time here.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh, that's cool.
I've only been here about 20 years.
Okay. Well, oh yeah. I'm sorry. I think I recognize you. You're not normally small, so.
Dragonflies. Over by the dragonflies.
Oh, you're way on the other side, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I've seen you around. Yeah. I don't normally get out that much. It's a lot with all the big people. But I was just kind of over taking a break over by the staff area, behind the big top, and I heard a rumor that everyone's like on this lookout for some sort of Kenku troublemaker, I guess. But like she's using magic to disguise herself, so that's gonna be tricky. We always get some sort of troublemakers, but I'm just passing the word on in case you see one. I don't know how you would. They're disguised, but yeah, just somebody doing shenanigans, I guess. I'm not sure if they paid for a ticket or not. I'm guessing they didn't.
Well, how would one get in without a ticket?
Well, I mean, you can walk in. It's just right? You can like nothing stops you from sneaking in. Just they don't
Oh, you just
encourage it.
can't get into any of the attractions without it. Got it.
Yeah, it's unless you sneak into the attractions, I suppose. It's kind of hard to do. No one can sneak into the Pixie Kingdom because they can't get small. I guess a pixie could sneak in here. He just sort of like goes into this like fertile brow. It's like, yeah, but then we would know if someone didn't belong here. I think it's just like this existential crisis suddenly emerges on Puddlebutt's face, and then you hear the whistle blow. It's like, oh, yeah, that's the whistle for the hide and seek. You might want to, you know, go do that if you want. You don't have to. No one's going to me, but it's kind of fun, and especially while you have your pixie dust. You know. So if anybody wants to participate, you just need to let me know.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I do not think Koromak would.
Okay.
I'm feeling unusually joyous. And if it involves, looking for hidey holes, I'm in.
Okay. So everybody's in.
I think.
Except
Did you
for
say
Cormac.
Except for
Cormac said
Cormac.
he would not?
Okay, Cormac, you're not. You're gonna chill. Okay. All right. Let's see. Uh, so you see two pixies. That one with like this bright red hair, uh, and one with like this bright greenish bluish hair. And the one with the bright greenish bluish hair is Honeymint, and just says, "Hi, everybody. Hi, my name's Honeymint.
Hi.
It's about time to organize this hour's hide and seek, and I just need all participants to step forward, please. Let me know. This here's Starbug. Starbug is going to be our seeker today. Starbug knows most of the hiding spots here, so I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a little tricky. You can hide. The rules are as follows. You can, excuse me. You can hide anywhere in the Pixie Kingdom. I'm gonna point out some spots. There's Biscuit's Wheel. Always lots of fun hiding spots in there. But keep in mind, Biscuit's pretty talkative. There's the flower bed over there. He points behind her to the back of like the kingdom. Lots of wildflowers over there that you can hide in. There's the heron's nest, which Beatrice hasn't really been down here yet. But she has a nest up in the tree, and Ebony, you'd probably be familiar with Beatrice's nest because you saw it briefly, but didn't engage. But yeah, so there are some hiding spots like those to consider. Of course, free to hide somewhere else. Just that's the rules, and then we're gonna count to let's say we're gonna count to 50. And Starbug will go looking, and the first person Starbug finds is out, and we'll continue. We can let me make sure here. You can find new hiding spaces at that point, and we'll start again, and we'll go until the last person is left. Okay. So At this point, uh, you can hide pretty much anywhere you want, but if you want to hide in one of those areas named, just let me know. If you want to hide in the nest, if you want to hide in the flower bed, if you want to hide in the wheel, you can do so. Um, just you got to tell me. You can tell me. You don't have to DM it to me. The only thing that you need to DM to me is a stealth check when you're ready.
Where is popcorn?
Popcorn is kind of he's eating tarts over by one of the trees closest to the cottage. People just keep feeding him tarts.
I'm going to hide inside popcorn's wing flaps.
Oh, boss, what are you doing? Oh, what's
Hide
going
me,
on?
hide me, hide me, hide me. It's a game.
Okay,
It's a game. It's a game. Hide me.
okay, but like from who?
That one.
Oh, the redhead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you said
Roll
stealth?
me. All right, roll me a stealth check. Where is the rest of you hiding?
I would like to engage Cormac. Can
Hello.
you scoop me up and put me inside there, and I will point at one of the nearby trash cans.
That seems
Okay.
like it would be
Just give me
remarkably
a.
unpleasant.
I think it'll be fun. Let's try it.
All right,
Just
and
give me
I
a little hand, little boost.
give little boost.
All right. Roll me a stealth check, please.
It's in your DM.
Okay.
Because I'm
Aggie
helping, do they get
and
to
Spike.
add my stealth?
Um,
I'm not personally playing, so.
Yeah, stand here in
I
front of the. Stand between that redhead and the can.
I will give you advantage on the roll because
Oh,
you're getting some assistance.
It didn't get any better.
Okay. Stripes, where are you hiding? Choosing to hide, I should say.
Stripes is going to choose to hide up under one of the caravan in the circle,
Okay. One of the
like
caravans, like one of the
Mission
one of the
Impossible style,
oh,
pressing himself up against
you're
the
gonna
bottom of it.
yeah, you're gonna like okay. I'm gonna say that's good hiding spot, but I might have you do like a constitution saving throw to see if you can maintain and no, it'll be a strength saving throw. Strength saving throw to see if you can maintain that the whole time.
Okay.
So when you have a chance, roll me a strength saving throw. That takes a
That's
little bit of
bad.
skill. um, and if you tell it to me, if you succeed in the strength saving throw, I'll give you advantage on the stealth check.
Uh, the strength saving throw is a 9.
Okay. In that case, you're gonna have
New
disadvantage on the
character.
roll.
Who did? Disadvantage on the roll. Oh, well, this roll was better. So the one that I DM'd you is the
Okay.
result.
Perfect. Okay. And that leaves me with Aggie. Where did you hide?
Um, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go for like any of the named spots, like the nest or anything, but I do want to go ahead and engage flight and go up in the tree, kind of up away where I can get a good vantage point of the area because I'm still looking, kind of on a mission. Also, kind of trying to pick out where other people hide as they go hide, just to see if anything piques my interest to look at later. But I'm gonna go way up in the branches, away from any nest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. all right. You okay? I'm going to let's see. Okay. So as Starbug starts, you can Cormac, you will see this happen. Uh, Starbug starts zipping around. You see Starbug. He goes over to the wheel. he goes over to the flower bed. He goes up to the trees. He comes back down. He flies around, does a pass around like the palace. He comes back around and he kind of sees you sitting there, and he squints and he flies around, and then he peeks his head in the trash. It just says, "Gotcha!"
Yes, why, yes, you did. You got me.
All right. And then you see Honeymint blow a whistle and just say, "All right, round 1 is over. One contestant has been knocked out. Good hiding, everybody. That was a very tough round." All right. Now I need another for the 3 of you that remain. I need tell me where you go and another stealth check, please.
And while they're making those decisions, Dawn is realizing suddenly, oh, the fly thing. I forgot I'm supposed to be flying, and just sort of levitates up out of the trash can and walks, like not flying, but simply walks as if there are stairs from the lip of the trash can down to the ground. Walks down to the ground and back over to the bench and goes to sit next to Puddle Mud.
Maggie's gonna stay in the tree, but maybe just adjust a
Well,
little
yeah,
bit.
you
A little
you
bit
all
better
had
vision.
to descend down to
Yeah.
to face with Starbug and Honeymint. So you all had to emerge from your hiding spots.
Okay.
And then Honeymint is going to look
That's
around
no
and just say,
fun.
"Well, there was 3 more of another one. One's missing. Hello."
If we have to come down, I'd have come down.
Yes. It's like we have to
Yeah.
start over and then find new spots, or you could risk your same spot. And if you were within eyesight of the starting area, Starbug will see kind of where you emerge from. So, Ebony, what was your decision?
Ebony was trying to ignore him.
Okay.
It's a good hiding spot. She's
Well,
not moving and she's getting fuzzy hugs.
Honeymint will say, "Well, if you don't come out, you're disqualified for the next round."
No fun.
Stripes
Crump
probably like
out.
flops down from the under the caravan. Comes bounding up, brushing grass off of him.
Okay. All right. All right, everybody. On your marks, get set, go. And go ahead and tell me where you're going and DM me the stealth check, please. And if there's
Can I
something
only fly
mitigating,
once? Or
no, if it didn't take you long to get up there, which we'll say maybe at a flight speed of 30, it wouldn't have taken you long to get up into the tree. So, we're talking maybe you've only burned maybe a third of your flight time
Okay.
to get up and down.
Okay. In that case, I will go up in the trees, but to a different spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
I like
Send
the
me the-
vantage. I like being able to kind of look around this area is more my goal.
Okay.
But I'm still trying
And
to hide my way along.
sure. And you can roll me a perception check, and I'll let you know if anything interesting is observed while you're up there. Let's see. And then Stripes, you rolled a stealth check. Where are you hiding? Stripes.
He's going to a different caravan, and instead of underneath it, he's gonna like hide in it,
In it. Okay.
like hunkered down in the corner, with like
Okay.
anything around him trying to obscure himself.
And like inside one of these, like the caravan, you see a couple pixies like playing cards, and they're just like, "Oh, hello."
And he just like puts his finger up to his mouth, like shh, shh, shh,
Oh,
shh.
oh, Yeah, I'm so sorry, so sorry. I really should be quiet. For playing. We're here playing cards. I'm sorry. I'll be as quiet as I can, but we do have to talk. So we're not going to talk about the person in the tent, right? And the person sitting across from him is like, "Yep, yep, yep, yep. We won't talk about the person sitting over there." And they proceed to continue talking
Oh.
about you. By the way, do you do
Can
anything
he?
about that?
I would like to try to move to a different tent.
All right, that's your option. That's your choice to try and move real quick. Run to the next one, and roll me a separate stealth check. At disadvantage because you have less time.
Um, so Ebony did drop out because she didn't want to get disqualified.
Okay, that's fine. Where do you go now?
Um, so she's gonna whisper to Popcorn through their
Yeah,
connection,
yeah, boss.
and she's gonna say, "Act shifty," and then she's gonna find the biggest
that's,
bush.
that's what popcorn does best.
She's gonna find a bush, a big bush, and she's going to crawl inside to the best of her ability.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. And I will say because you're enlisting some subterfuge with popcorn, I'll say roll with advantage.
The first one that I sent you still counts.
Let me see. Where to go? Yeah.
10-14 mark.
Oh. Uh. Yes, that will be the one. Yes.
That's still the advantage one.
It didn't get any better.
That's still
Whoops.
the one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Um. Okay. I think that's the three of you. So, he gets to 50, and did we get a new roll from? Yeah. Okay. I see. All right. So, the Starbug immediately starts off, and then he kind of side eyes popcorn, and popcorn is trying to like make it look like somebody's hiding inside his wings, his stretchy wings, gliders, wing flaps, whatever. And Starbug immediately like flutters over and like starts looking. He's like, excuse me, sir. I need to check inside your. Looks like are you hiding? He's like, what in here? What? No, I ain't got nobody in here. That would be silly. He's like, yeah,
Bag
but
check.
like you're looking like someone's hiding in there. He's like, nah, no, it can't be me. He's like, well, at any rate, sir, could I please just check? I don't want to like invade your personal space, but I need to know if someone's hiding in there. I think someone's hiding in there. He's like, okay. And he unfurls it, uh, and there's a moment where uh, Popcorn's eyes glance to the bush that you're in, Ebony, and
Yep.
Starbug catches it, and he's like, ah. You're not the first person to try and trickle Starbug. And he just zooms over and he says, is there anybody in the bush that I'm standing in front of? Anybody at all?
Nobody here but us.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Well, you are found. Come on out. Round over, Honeymints.
Giggle sticks.
And a whistle's blown, and it's like, all right, last round, everybody. And Honeymint is like, all right, everybody, make it good. Let's go do this. It's between the two. We have Stripes and Aggie. Not Aggie. You're not
Excuse
Stripes.
me,
You're
it's Giggles mixed
it's
Starface.
Giggles McStarface, which is Jellybean Starface, I think, or Starfish Face, whatever. And Cobweb. Uh,
Eh.
let them have may the best hider win. And I will say, go ahead and tell me where you're going. Tell me where you're going, and tell me what your role is. We'll start with Stripes.
I think he feels real good about his plans so far. And so he's going to go to yet another caravan and this time fly to hiding on top of it.
Okay. You're gonna hide out on top of you're on top of the cover. On top of the cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Please roll that with disadvantage, please.
It can't get much worse than it just did. Okay.
Uh,
Um
you can DM me the result.
Don's just
Aggie.
apparently Don's just waving at him up there. Hi.
Aggie, where do you go? What do you do? Where do you hide?
I think Aggie is having a little bit of fun despite herself, and now that it's just down to her and Stripes, there's like this little competitive glint in her eye,
Yeah.
and
Oh
she winks
yeah.
at him before he runs off. Um, I've hidden up in the tree twice now, so I'm going to change my tactics. I did get a 20 on my perception roll when I was in the tree that second time.
Okay. All right.
That was a 19 plus 1. It was not a natural 20.
Yeah, while you're up in that tree, I mean, things were pretty. You didn't clock a lot of movement. The wind sort of shifts things. Uh, it was a pretty uneventful. It didn't take long because Starbug found Ebony very quickly. But while you were
I
up
was
there,
being
you
shifty.
you were just things were. You could hear the music. Of the calliope. You could smell the various smells of this carnival wafting by. You could smell the baked goods from below. You could sense maybe the smell of that dung pile at the base of the tree. You can smell all sorts of things from up. Was that 20?
It was not.
Oh,
It was a dirty 20. It was not a natural.
yeah, no, it's a dirty 20 still. It's an ability check. It's so
Yep.
it crit necessarily always help. But yeah, nothing that would help you in your search for the Fey Crossing would be observed from your vantage point
Oh,
while you're hiding. It was also very brief.
okay.
But where do you hide now?
I think smelling the poo gives me an idea.
Oh no!
I'm gonna
Oh
go
lord.
run over by the poo,
Oh no!
and I'm not going to hide in the poo because
Oh, thank
I'm
God!
not that dedicated to winning hide and seek. But I'm hoping that maybe someone won't want to come over by the stinky smell. And so on my way, I might try to grab a couple of leaves that may have fallen off the tree. And I'm going to go try to find some tall grass over by the poo and toss a couple of these, to me, big leaves over this grass, try to make it look natural and hide down flat in the tall grass, hidden by leaves, by the poo.
Okay, by the poo. I will say
By the poo.
the smell may help mask any desire to look there. So I will say roll with advantage.
Thank you for advantage.
I would
Oh,
laugh very
1.
hard if somehow that Stripes beats you.
Oh yeah, that would
One of
be
them was
preposterous.
very bad.
That would be hilarious. All right, excellent. So, um, Starbug counts to 50 and immediately launches up into the sky. It just says, "All right, everybody, where are you?" Oh, really? 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 I
Stripes
thought
is like not moving at all. He
it's like
tried to get on top of one that like the colors match his outfit, but he forgot about the wings.
uh like the arms are crossed. Anybody watching, his arms are crossed. He sighs and he just starts fluttering like straight and he just starts lowering, descending, towards you. It just says, um, well, did you forget that I could fly, friend? Looking at you, yes, you, yes, you're not blending into that cream-colored. It doesn't quite match you as well as you hoped. It's not quite the camouflage. It's a tinted orange, but it's not that orange, Plus, not many things are sitting on top of our caravans, wearing what you're wearing.
Well, uh, okay, yeah, I forgot you
All
can
right,
fly. Okay, I forgot that I could fly too, and then I remembered, and that's how I ended up here.
it's okay, Fred. You're not the first person to ever forget that, so it's okay. Don't feel bad. And then the whistle's blown, and Honey Mint says, "All right, game is over. We have a winner. Come on down, Jelly Bean Starfish."
We will emerge from over by the pile of shit.
Yeah, just like like a ghillie suit, just peeling away the layers of leaves and stalking out of the depths of the woods there or the behind the tree, and says, "Ha ha! Well, it is my great honor to present to you the prize for winning our little hide and seek game." And she holds out a little packet. It's like, just in case you need it somewhere else, we have a packet of pixie dust.
Thank you.
Oh, very pleasant.
And it has like this little stem sticking out of it with like these two leaves as like propeller blades, just as like a
Cute.
little ornament. It's like, well, thank you everybody. You were great. Good hiding. Well, mostly good hiding, I think. But sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Enjoy the rest of your time in the best attraction in the carnival, the Pixie Kingdom. And so at this point, you've essentially, I'd say, exhausted the what you could do here, but uh, you can leave anytime you want without feeling like you've haven't done something.
Well, I did want to introduce Ebony to Puddle Mud
Oh, yeah,
to see if that energy level might make a difference on Puddle Mud's mood.
yeah. So Ebony, you're like presented this. Is this this pixie has like kind of dark green hair. It wears like kind of more muted colors. It just says, "Oh, hi." They're. I'm sorry, they're introducing you to me. My name's Puddlemud.
Hi, Pottermud. I'm Ebony.
Nice to meet you, Ebony. Is that your name?
Ebony. Ebony.
I thought it was
No, I
Brightmay.
th-
I thought,
Oh, Sparkles.
or Sparkles. I'm
Sparkle.
sorry,
Sparkles. Bright
Sparkles.
something or other.
Sparkles.
I don't know.
All
I'm
right. No,
whatever
it's
you want
okay.
to call me. Good.
People slip up all the time. It's okay.
I'm
My name's
whatever you want to call
Puddlemud.
me.
Yeah, I will call you Sparkles.
Sparkles McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she okay? Has she had too much of you know the
It's just
thimbleberry?
time to have
Maybe
some fun.
the wine has gotten to her.
I think maybe your joyfulness has been spilt and she scooped it up.
Well, that's very philosophical. You know who else is philosophical?
The
I'm
dog.
listening.
Oh, you know Burley, right? You would know Burley, the bugbear.
Burley the bugbear. Who's the bugbear?
Burley the bugbear. Yeah, no, Burley.
Ah,
Well, I'll let them explain Burley to you, but Burley, sometimes talks like philosophy, but the only person who really enjoys that kind of thing is one of the gondola swans.
hold on.
You know, speaking of lacking of philosophy, but but yeah, I mean, who knew that? Even if he's a bugbear, he's got brains as well as brawn. Isn't that's kind of a interesting little fact?
It's important to have.
Yeah, but I mean, you're happy, and that's makes me happy, I guess, because I didn't have to
Yeah.
do anything to make you happy.
No.
Okay, well that's cool. I don't have to make you happy. That makes me happy.
We made him happy. Let's go.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Task
Maybe.
accomplished.
All right.
Did you meet Popcorn?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
He's the guy that's been like housing tarts all night.
Is that what?
I lost track of how many he ate. He might want to like stop.
Oh, he's gonna get a tummy ache.
I'd say so. It was a lot. So
He's
you
fuzzy. He gives
walk
warm
over,
hugs.
you walk over. That sounds nice. Then like popcorn comes over with like cheeks full. What do you want, boss? I heard my name. Boss.
Well, at least we know you won't be hungry later. But I think you started a little early. There's so much more to see. And remember, we have to go
Um,
see if we can find your namesake.
my namesake. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard about it. I got room. I'll be good to go. You know, this is just first course. Have you tried these? These are delicious.
No, I haven't gotten around to it yet. I went so high.
Oh yeah, I saw you out there. I realized that my voice is a little high because it's all this jam. But yeah, I saw you. You're flying pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna finish this. I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full. But yeah, I saw
We
you
had a
guys.
puddle mud.
Hi, Puddlemud. Is that your real name? Yeah, that's my real name. Well,
Making the DM talk to himself.
It's
yeah.
our favorite pastime.
Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm popcorn, which is yummy and delicious. I'm told. Puddle of mud is kind of gross and dirty. Not gonna lie.
Fantastic band, though.
He's like, yeah, I've been told that too.
I've been waiting for an opportunity for the joke, and you ripped that shit out of my mouth. I'm so pissed. God damn it.
And he's like, well, happy life for the rest of your life, Puddle Mud. Nice. See you later, boss. Are we going?
Yeah, let's go.
It's kind of creepy being the same size as you. Oh, sorry, let me disappear. Very distracted. Sorry, say that again.
Let's go.
All right, all right. If we could consider put a pin in the Pixie Kingdom for now, or put a. You can always come back if you really want to,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just gonna mark it as a. You've been here before.
All right.
All right. Where are you off to next? You look at your map.
Yeah.
I don't think my headphone. Oh, it's working. Hey, as we are departing the Pixie Kingdom, I
Yeah.
would like to buddy up to Ebony before we are different sizes again and just sort of lean in and say, hey, have you made your wish yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Let me tell you a
Yeah.
thing. I'm going to
Okay,
tell
what's the
you
thing?
a thing. You are never given a wish without also being given the power to make it true, but you might have to work for it.
Hope so.
And then the look on their face, on Dawn's face, is just expectant, like waiting to see what you say about that.
I hope so, because that would be awesome.
That would be awesome. Okay, let's go.
I think Stripes was probably a little bit behind you and went, "Oh, I like that one."
What one?
That was all. Just
Okay.
in response to what Don said.
Okay. Got it. All right.
That was it. That was all I needed. I'm done with
Okay.
that. Thank you.
All right. Who's leading the way? Where are we off to? Where are you off to?
Um. Hmm. I want to go to the staff area. No.
Not
Do
much
games? Can
interest
we go
there.
play games?
Yeah,
Unless
we
you
can
really
go
want
play
to go
some
somewhere
games.
else.
Games,
Well,
you say?
there's
She looks to the carnies. Where are the games? We have to do games.
Where are those? Jesus. What are they called?
There's participatory stuff.
there is a ring toss down in front of the Pixie Kingdom.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, look at
those
that.
things.
Oh yeah,
Down
there's the
down by
one
the
I
mystery
had to
moves
mine.
zoom in. I had to zoom way
right
in.
outside.
Oh my.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
over by the mystery mine.
So
That looks kind of like a ride. Or we could race snails.
Wouldn't that take a long, long time?
Maybe.
let me tell you what that would consist of. So you would know it's one ticket punch.
Hmm.
Uh, let's see. It would, if you were to do the snail racing, we would move the clock up one ding to the net to into our turn.
Ah.
So
It
each of
takes a
these
long time.
attractions is one.
Not necessarily every single one. It depends. It's a bit play it by ear. It depends on where you travel. Like if you spend a lot of time walking, right? If you said, "Oh, we're going to spend some time walking around," or "We're going to go from the snail racing to the dragonfly rides to the mystery mine to the gunless one," if there's a lot of back and forth,
Yeah.
I might boost the amount of time it takes. But if you went from the Pixie Kingdom to anything like on this side, within
Mhm.
but between the Hall of Illusions down through the Bubble Teapot, I'd say that's not a long walk at all. So you can fit two
Uh,
activities in an hour like that.
As a carny, knowing about this stuff, do the three of us know any extra details about these three close ones? The teapot, the racing, and the mine?
Boy. Well,
Is the snail racing slow and boring?
yeah. Uh, you would know that. Let me see. What would you know? The snail racing is not is they're big snails first of all. Uh, that a jockey rides on the snails, and they are much faster than they actually look. Uh,
so we're
there's
betting on someone else who's racing the snail.
let me see. Let me be specific. You enter. Let me see how it works because I forgot the rules. I've read it. So yeah, each snail needs a jockey, and any saddles not filled by characters are filled by other attendees. So you would ride the snails. So you would race the snails
Oh.
yourselves. I am reminded of a never-ending story. The snail that is in that one, perhaps.
And the mystery mine, is it just a ride or is there something going to happen in there?
Mystery Mine is a mystery. You would let me see. Okay. Uh, Let me try to give you from a Witchlight Carnival hand side. From Witchlight hand, you would know that the mystery mine. You know that the ride deals in illusions, and that it is not a ride for the faint of heart. Uh, because people have emerged from that mine utterly terrified,
Mm.
Ooh.
but unharmed, just scared. And obviously, that's about all you would know. You have never been on the ride yourself, maybe, perhaps. You just most of the rides you have not participated on, even though you've been here a long time, just because you've been very busy.
Yeah.
And honestly, sometimes it's just never really had a reason to go into these rides beyond just maybe curiosity. Some of them maybe you've dabbled in uh, a little bit, you know, but with this group, you never know. As far as the Hall of Illusions goes, if you're asking about that one, um, I would say the Hall of Illusions is is like the one place in the carnival that has like this unsettling vibe to most of the Witchlight hands. Um, it is not a popular place to hang out. I would say, I'm
Creepalish.
trying to, yeah, I'm
I think
trying to.
that Maggie trying to be serious, um, would be somewhat interested in the mine and maybe the Hall of Illusions because there's no animals involved there, so
Yeah.
she doesn't obviously ride the rides and experience the attractions. So she's thinking that she doesn't know these things as well, so they might be possibilities. But she's gonna as we're coming out of the Pixie Kingdom here. Are we now regaining our regular size?
Oh yeah, you can end the effect anytime you want. It lasts about an
Mm.
hour at most, but you can end the effect prematurely if you'd like.
Okay. But in any case, she's kind of gonna sidle up to the others, and I got a good look around. I didn't see anything that would have tipped us off. Um, haven't really had a lot of time over at the mystery mine, and then she's gonna look at Ebony. But those snails are actually faster than you think. They're pretty quick. You ride them.
Do we have a direction?
Eh,
Hmm.
I guess
Okay.
Yeah, I think
if that's where
as
everybody wants to go.
yeah, I think on the whole we're all sort of letting Ebony drive since she's the one who seems the most joyful and excited. It
Well,
makes
it
sense to
gotta be
Dawn.
better
Yeah.
than thinking I was going to be a giant in Pixieland, and that just no.
Mm. Yeah.
Is he going to be able to ride a snail too? Because I mean,
He's pretty
as she
big.
kind of side eyes,
I am
because
Are
pretty
their
big.
snails
because
big enough for Corbin?
Well,
Well,
I
we
can
could find
assure
out.
you
Draft
that
snail.
they would not allow it if it would harm the snail. Does that make you feel any
oh,
better?
That does
much.
make
I
me feel
assure
better.
you they would not allow it if that were a possibility.
All right.
All right.
Popcorn, you ready?
Yeah, I've never ridden on a giant snail before, so let's do this.
Okay,
But just you've never ridden a snail before either, so just take it easy.
okay.
All right, so you go over to the snail racing. The grandstands next to the race course are filled with cheering fairgoers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, and waving flags. On the starting line, 8 giant snails are having their shells scrubbed by pixies.
Mm.
Above the circular course, a giant wooden gantry hangs from the branches of a central tree, where 2 goblins officiate the proceedings. Step right up, everybody. We need some jockeys. Jockeys, take a punch, take a punch. You got to punch in order to ride.
Punchy, punchy, punchy.
All right, you can watch for free, but you need a punch to ride. Once in a lifetime chance, perhaps, to ride a snail. Not a little
We're getting
kind, big time.
we're
So,
getting our everything's worth here, pup. Born to run.
all right. Is is everybody riding on the snail?
If they are of the
Yep.
opinion that I will not injure a snail by attempting to ride it at 8'2", 230 something pounds. Sorry, 270 pounds. If they are of
All
the
right.
opinion that I would not hurt a snail, I would like to ride a snail.
They're gonna look you up and down. Well, big fella, I think you'll be just fine. Our
Alright.
snails are of the finest breed of giant snail. They'll be able to haul your hiney all the way around as fast as they can go.
Tiny.
Wonderful.
Well, sir, but you all need to take a punch if you want, and we'll assign you a snail as you go. So who's first?
Punchy, punchy, punchy.
All right, roll me a d8, please.
Okay, hold on. Gotta find it again. 6.
A 6. All right, you are being assigned to Wizzy, Team Orange. Wizzy is your snail.
And that's it. She just loses it.
As you make your way to the pit for the orange team, you see a crew of 3 pixies that are are scrubbing the shell of your snail and feeding it little pieces of fruit and just kind of working over they're tightening buckles, and they see you approaching and they start sizing you up for your saddle and everything like that.
Mhm.
Let's see, who is next?
Stripes is just gonna nudge Cormac forward, and he's vibrating with excitement behind him with his ticket in his hand.
I flash my ticket.
All right, so you will need to roll me a d8
Certainly.
and re-roll a 6.
7.
Your team, your snail is Breakneck, and
Ah.
Team Color Red. I hope that's not a premonition of anything that will happen to you, sir. So hang on tight,
Thank you.
and you make your way off to Team Red. Who's next?
Me next, me next, me next, me next, me next. And he's
Sorry, I'm trying to
vibrating, so they've got to work to get the ticket out of his hand.
Okay, sorry, I gotta write these down before I forget everybody's name and thing. Breakneck, Red, Cormac. All right, sir. So, don't rush, don't rush. I know you'll get your snail. Punch the ticket, so you're all you're 2 punches down. You need to roll me a d8. It's okay. Don't
Reroll
re-roll
now.
anything. Just tell me what the number is. Actually, at this point, roll me a d6. I'm sorry, roll me a d6. That would make more sense.
3.
A 3. All right, your snail is High Road, Team Purple.
Purple.
Purple. Oop, you're all robot-y.
We're broken up really bad.
Not sure what's going on, but you're very, very robot-y.
And
Oh, I don't know. That might have been better.
Uh-oh.
And, all right. Moving along.
has it resolved?
That's better.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
fantastic. Yay,
All right.
purple, it matches my wings.
Excellent. All right. You, miss, pointing to Donald. Are you next, or are you? We've seen you here before.
It's a D8.
A D8, yes. Well, roll a D6, but re-roll a 3.
And a 6.
But re-roll if it's a 3. Well, it's a 6. Re-roll it.
Nope, no. It's a 3 if it's a re-roll. So let's see.
It's a 6.
Your your snail is Queen's Majesty. Team color, black. Okay.
Well, I may not be on Ebony's team, but I feel like I am.
There's no duplicates on teams. All right. Let's see. And then last but not least, Aggie, as I live and breathe. Not here to scoop up the poop, are you?
Not this time.
Ah, well,
Had
you
enough
should
poo
have.
for tonight.
Been busy tonight, have you?
Yeah. She'll hand over her ticket. She's kind of looking over at the bleachers, like longingly, like she wants to go look, have a good look under there. But you know what? She doesn't get a chance to actually participate. Else is punching their cards. She's gonna hand it over.
All right. And a D4. Roll a D4 at this point.
D4. I'm gonna use my itty bitty one. A 3.
A 3. Your snail is Quickleaf. Team green.
Oh, green. I like green. I'm gonna give Quickleaf a little pat. A nice,
right.
nice little rub
well-
along the shawl there.
All right. Let's see. So the rules: every snail needs a jockey. So you see like some extra attendees filter in, and they are assigned to Shelly Moo, Team Pink, Nimblefoot, Team Blue, and who's left? Flower Flash, Team Yellow.
We can do it, Wizzy.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I need to make sure I have everybody, not just the characters. Okay. All right. Jotting down names. Okay, did I get them all? Okay, excellent. All right. So the rules is every snail needs a jockey, and any saddles not filled are by attendees. Everybody begins at the starting line. Fireworks, when we light them, will signal the start of the race. After which, the riders race their snails to the finish line. The course is 480 feet long. It's one lap. Winner will. Well, the first one across wins.
All right.
All right.
Gotta be us, Wizzy.
So, mechanically speaking, the race is divided into 6-second rounds. And once the
Gotcha.
race begins, the snails move along the track at a remarkable speed. Each one covering 80 feet per round by itself. Without riders, the snails are an even match, but a jockey can try to improve the snail's performance by patting its shell or speaking words of encouragement to it.
I'm little. We got this.
Initiative rolls are unnecessary.
All right.
Once per round, each jockey can make a animal handling check if they like. You could argue if there's I think animal handling is probably the only check because I don't know what else you could do, but you can try. If you want to influence that decision, you can make a case. Depending on the roll you make, you may move extra or you may be penalized. And the race ends when one or more snails travel the 480 feet needed to cross the finish line. If 2 or more snails cross the finish line at the same round, the winner is determined by basically each jockey rolling a d20. We do rollies. The higher roll will determine who's the winner. With basically a whatever functions as the photo finish here. And then we'll go from there. We'll discuss what happens after the fact. Signs
This
posted in
works
the
for
stands
me.
as you're walking towards the pit. You see signs in the stands and along the racetrack that warn neither jockeys nor spectators may influence the outcome of a race by using magic or by
Oh,
harming
come on.
other by using by harming or other jockeys or snails. Now, I will say
Can I
this
use
does
magic on
not
myself?
you cannot influence the outcome of a race by by using magic or harming other jockeys or snails.
So
I will
guidance is
say,
out, huh?
guidance would be magic. Now, the thing is, one of you had a gift earlier that it's not a spell. You're not casting a spell, but you can use your D4 on an ability check, and this counts, and that's okay. It is not the same
Ah.
as casting a spell. Looking at you, Stripes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, just making sure I'm clear. Uh, so any jockey who openly does so is disqualified, as is the jockey snail. So even if you get, because the snail can race on its own too. Excuse me. Uh, and a spectator caught doing so is escorted from the carnival.
Ah.
There'll be some
That's
goblins
nice.
who are involved, and you see a bunch of goblins are watching the crowd closely. Okay. Okay, let's see. So everybody report to your snails, and your snails will report to the starting line when you're ready. And as you all gather, uh, you see a little cart full of fireworks in the middle of the track and you see this long lit match, and there's a long fuse that's lit, and like you can see there are like these colored tones to the fuse, and apparently the spectators know what's up because when it reaches the colored tones, they're segmented in a way that you can tell that there's a countdown. So you start hearing a countdown from 10, 9, 8, and like as everybody starts counting down in the crowd. And when it reaches one, you just see the fireworks go poof into the sky, and you feel the like sheer inertia of your snails lurching forward as they speed forward. In the next 6 seconds, they accelerate they cover 80 feet of ground in 6 seconds. Now, you can play it safe and let them do that, or you can risk an advantage with an animal handling check.
Oh, I will try that.
I will also attempt that.
Okay.
My animal handling is one of the few things I actually have proficiency in this early.
I gotta give it a try.
All right. Why don't we start with Stripes? What is your animal handling check?
My animal handling check, I'm gonna use my D4 because that wasn't that good. That's not the best it could have been. Okay, so 13, 14.
14 succeeds. Your snail. Describe what you're doing. It's a little boost. You cover 90 feet instead of 80 feet.
Nice.
What do you do
Uh,
to give High Road a little boost?
I'm gonna just like rub and pat on High Road Shell and be like, "You're gonna do it. You're doing it. You're going to great. Oh my God, you're so great. Wow, you really are faster than you look." And just full ginger tabby ADHD, full tilt, all of the compliments, all of the "you're doing great," and all of the "holy shit, this thing is fast as fuck."
All right. Aggie, what did you choose? What did you choose to do? And what was your role if you chose to do something?
As the countdown is happening, she settles herself in the saddle and kind of flattens down to hold on, and she reaches one hand ahead and just kind of rubs it along the shell. All right, Quickleaf, we got this. And I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You are kind of familiar with these. You may have had a little bit of a heads up on the best way to handle snails from a dear friend of yours. I have to go back to his name because it escaped me. But Corbin. Corbin, has trained the snails on how to obey, certain commands to get to the finish line. He works here quite a bit, and has worked here, and explains to you the best way to get snail to get faster is to rub the shell the right way. Find the sensitive spot. Every snail has a secret spot, but sometimes that spot moves,
Mm.
and you were able to find it first out of the gate. So you lurch forward 100 feet, burst of speed. Ebony,
Wheezy, Wheezy, you're the man. If you can't do it, no one can.
you
13.
encourage Wizzy with a 13. You succeed, but you get a little small burst of speed, and you're bursting forward 90 feet. You're tied with Stripes at the moment, but Aggie has pulled ahead of you. And Flower Flash, Nimblefoot, and Aggie all seem to be on level. Shelly Moo is lagging behind you all so far. Cormac.
All right. Here we go. Ooh. 21.
Yeah, you are also like you just. What did you do to encourage the breakneck?
I am attempting to give gentle gentle shell rubbing and specifically in giant say no snail has ever been faster than you are right now, and hope that it understands me because it's the largest snail I've ever seen.
And maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it definitely seems to react to whatever you did and is just charging forward. And last but not least, Donald.
Donald's just going to lean down real close and just speak plainly and softly. Your Highness, I know your intention is to win this race, so you ought to just do that, okay?
Direct to the point. What was your animal
17.
code? 17. It works beautifully. You charge forward. Now, there are. So we're in order of the leaderboard here. We have Nimblefoot, Flower Flash, Quick Leaf, Breakneck, and Queen's Majesty all surging forward in the first 6 seconds. Not followed, not far behind by Wizzy and High Road. And Shelly Moo apparently is not liking their jockey too much, is lagging behind all of you quite a bit. Nobody is straight up 80. All right, to shake things up, we are going to back up the order. Donald, why don't you give us another idea of what you're doing to Queen's Majesty's boost Queen's Majesty's importance.
Um,
Perform.
nope, just rubbing the shell, being nice, waiting, just hanging
Same thing, same
on.
thing, more of the same thing. All right, roll
Yeah,
another
just
animal.
the same. Already know they're winning. Just go ahead and do it.
All right, roll. Actually, I forgot one thing. I forgot one thing that happens at the beginning of this round. Oop, wrong dice. Hold on. Okay. All right. Nothing happens. Okay, cool. So, sorry, moving along. Donald, what did you roll?
16.
16. Again, another good roll. But this time you only surge forward 90 feet. So you're at 190. Not bad. Uh, Cormac, on breakneck. What do you do?
You unmute yourself.
Are you muted, Cormac?
Quarterback.
Yes, I am muted.
Bueller.
I'm so sorry. I am rolling. My sincere apologies. Jeez, my dice very suddenly love me. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you surge forward another 100. Despite your bulk, your snail seems to be finding its pace and is just charging it, not bothered by the weight at all.
Oh yeah.
Ebony.
Oh, Wizzy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Go, Wizzy. Go,
Like,
Wizzy.
boss,
4.
what are you thinking? 4? A 4?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Wizzy starts like bobbing his head to the beat of your little tune, but like that's causing a little bit of turbulence, and he's starting to like
He slows down a
lose
bit.
lose traction. Uh, And wow, that's slow.
It is
Yeah,
what it is.
you move. Okay, you move to 150 feet. So you're just whoosh, Aggie. What was your role? What do you do, Aggie? What do you do?
Um, well, I think I have never actually ridden the snails like this before, so I think I was surprised at
Yeah,
the
this thing like
speed at which I took off. And
eh,
then, boom, Cormac is right there. And
yeah.
he's huge and moving fast. So I think Aggie kind of grabs onto the saddle, just ah, and she tries to reach up and rub again. This time a little bit to the side because she's like clinging to the saddle. And my roll that time was not as good. A total of 11.
11. Yeah, you unfortunately don't succeed in the check, but because you only didn't succeed too much, it's only a minor penalty. So what was I? I did. Wait, Ebony, you were at 90 before, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm just making sure I'm doing the math. Okay, so you're at 170 feet, but you see Cormac like like boost forward further ahead of you, and as well as Donald is now ahead of the pack. Stripes. What do you
Stripes is
do?
gonna try to like settle a little further down into the saddle so that he doesn't go flying off of High Road, and just kind of like, all right, we can do this, we got this, and still like trying to like rub the shell the way that he thinks is what he's supposed to do, and just words of encouragement that are so sporadic and ADHD full tilt. Like you're doing great. Ooh, squirrel. You're doing great. Like you can do it.
And
uh, oh yeah, that tracks. Animal handling 8.
8. Oh boy.
That squirrel, man. That squirrel.
Yeah. So and so all right, we're we're almost halfway through the race, folks. Already, it's only been 12 seconds. Leader of the pack is Breakneck, followed behind by Queen's Majesty. Not far behind them, it's a tie between Quickleaf and Flower Flash, followed by Nimblefoot and High Road, and not to be outdone. Sorry, you have Wizzy, who seems to have suddenly taken some sort of musical beat to mind and slowing down, but Shelly Moo seems to be sleeping on the job with it's only 140 feet covered so far. Oh my, it's quite the race, folks. All right, let's see. Let us start with, does anything happen?
Hmm.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's affected.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be brutal. All right. Let's see. Oh. Uh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Stripes.
Oh dear.
Oh, Stripes. Okay. As like this round starts, as like you're riding, this saddle that you're riding on starts to come loose. You see it sliding back on the shell, and it is looking like it's about to fall off. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw, you say? Oh, that's bad. That's the most bad. That is a natural 1 for 4.
Oh
Oh
no. Oh
no.
no. So what happens now is the saddle comes off and your snail is shooting forward ahead without you, but you're trying to grab onto the snail, but it's so polished, it's so smooth and clean, you can't get a grasp as the straps. You ride the saddle and fall into the dust behind your snails as it shoots forward. It's going to shoot forward on its own from here on out, 80 feet per round, no matter what. So it's going to move. So we already know what's going to happen. It's going
You
to
could still
go.
win.
It could still technically win. It just
Yeah.
depends on how other people roll. But your some goblins quickly escort you off the track to the pit, so you can remain in the spectator. You're in the pit now, or you're escorted towards the pit. This race may be over by the time you get there. It's so fast. But all right. So yeah, you are currently off the race. It's like, oh, sorry, folks, that sometimes happens. Best as the crew could do. Sometimes these things happen. It was going so fast. Let's start with Aggie this time. Aggie, what are you
Uh,
doing? You probably didn't see
was
this happen.
okay. I was gonna say if I didn't see it, then never mind. Okay. She's gonna try to collect herself and and rub that first play spot that she rubbed the first time, and just all right, quickly. We got this. We got this. You got this.
Okay.
For a
Uh,
16.
16. 16 succeeds. A little better. It's not the same as the first time, but it definitely works. Shooting forward at 90 instead of 80. So that brings you to 200 and I can do math. 260 feet. All right. Let's see. Where were we? All right. Ebony,
Oh God,
you're
help
up
us.
next.
Okay, so I see what happens to Stripes. Okay,
Yep.
and I start coming up with a new little ditty. It's the eye of the snail. It's the thrill of the race. Oh no, Stripes! And I reach out to try and grab Stripes to haul her up onto my snail, and I
Yeah.
rolled a 5.
You lean over and like a 5. You don't have any animal handling? Is that what this is going on?
Oh no, I rolled a natural 3,
A natural
so I
3.
got a 5.
Okay, so you move forward only 60 feet, to 210 feet. As you try to reach for Stripes, and you lean your snail, unbalancing your snail, and it kind of careens off to the side. Uh,
but does Stripes get up? That's the question.
I don't know. There's a complete. By the time that you see Stripes fall off, if you look behind you, you'll see Stripes stand up, but and then the goblins rushing the track.
Doesn't get to
Uh,
finish the race? That's no fun for a ticket punch.
well, the snail keeps going though. You see, the snail is continuing and actually overtakes you without Stripes on it. It's now 30 feet ahead of you. Uh, Cormac,
Oh
what do
boy.
you do?
What the fuck? This feels so wrong. Dirty 20 again, another 17. This
Excellent.
is not how this is supposed to go.
Okay, yeah, but you just get so much more traction when you have weight on the. You have, so yeah, once again,
Wind resistance.
what did you do to your snail again? Did you pump it full of steroids or something?
No, I'm just attempting to give gentle rubs without hurting it, and just
Like
occasionally in giant remind it that it's the
the
fastest thing that's ever lived.
like
Clearly.
clearly understands giant. It is working and it's charging forward to 290 feet out of 480. Doing excellent. And then last but not least, Donald.
I would like to know if I were to just hang on and not try to encourage or discourage, but just let Her Majesty do her thing this six
Yeah.
seconds, can I spend that 6 seconds looking around for anything hinky fail wildy?
Yeah. If you just want to like look around and just neutrally ride your snail, you absolutely can. It'll dart forward 80 feet.
Can I do
Uh,
a perception check while I'm at it?
yeah. Roll a perception check.
I just want to know if I spot anything that might draw our attention after the ride is over.
Sure.
19 plus something. 4. 19 plus 4. 23.
19 plus 4 is 23. As you're looking around, I mean, there's a lot of people here. The
I
stands
mean, that
are
would have been a
full.
21 encouragement to the damn snail. Okay, go ahead.
It's all right.
Instead, I'm looking around.
You're looking around. You're looking around. You're looking for anything off. I mean, this is a scene that you're familiar to, if not from afar, even if you've never sat in the stands. But like as you are like tearing around the backside of the track now, you're just looking around for anything off. There's a lot of people. It's very hard to make out any particular people if they're what they're up to because you're going so fast around this track that it's hard to clock individual things over those past 6 seconds. 6 seconds. But you don't see anything that would be concerning. You know, there's no ominous figure in a hood sitting in an unoccupied corner of the bleachers pointing at you or something. No, none of that. It's pretty uneventful.
No portals to the other worlds or something.
Certainly no fey crossings. No.
All right,
Certain.
cool.
There's no
I
sign,
was
neon
just
sign
checking.
saying "See
Just
here for fey
checking.
crossing." Yeah. But nonetheless, your snail charges ahead. You're now at 270 feet, putting you at second place. So with Cormac ahead of you by 20 feet. So as we
Okay.
we're rounding the back half of the corner, folks. Sorry, we're rounding the back half, and we're spreading out. The group spreading out. We have Breakneck up front, followed by Queen's Majesty, Quickleaf, and Fireflash are neck and neck. High Road is taking a stumble. Nimblefoot, sorry, is next. High Road is taking a stumble. Unfortunately, the jockey is off, but that's okay. Who knows? Maybe there'll be an improvement. And then we have Wizzy and Shelly Moo. Must be asleep. Not sure what kind of what their jockeys are doing. Maybe singing lullabies for all we know. Uh, and we're going to start the next round and see if anything happens. Okay. Okay. All right. Who does this happen to? Whoop. Oh no! My dice fell. Of course, the one time these things hop out. Okay. Who's that? Who is that number? God. No, I'm good. I thought that was the
Let it-
same snail. It was.
Let it be Stripes.
No.
Stripes face
It's
plants on the way to the pit.
it's no. What happened? Okay. What? This is the same snail. So what happens is, like as you're walking to the pit, Stripes,
Yeah.
you see this spectator stand up and go, "Boo!" and just throws a head of lettuce at your snail, like in front of the track on the back end. And your snail, like at the beginning of this round, stops and starts munching on the lettuce and does not move at all this round.
Oh my gosh. But he got a lovely snack.
It's a great snack. But all right, we're gonna start. We'll start with Ebony this time. Ebony.
There's nothing you can do that can't be done.
Just-
There's nothing you can sing
what?
that can't be sung.
Oh my god.
Our
It's
little witch is a
easy.
bard.
Apparently.
All you need is speed.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da.
All you need is speed.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
17.
Sugar glider doing the bapadabas.
Go go get you.
17.
17's not bad. That
Yeah.
actually, like all of a sudden, like rousing your snail out of a slumber, just boof, you just burst forward 100 feet. Where are you? There you are. 310 feet. You You almost
I'm
got
in the
Cormac
back.
before he rolls. All right, let's do Cormac next.
Pew. Oh, I just dropped my metal d20 on the floor.
Do that.
Okay, that's a downtrend. 17.
Finally. Alrighty. 17. You said
Yes.
that's still enough to get 100 feet. That's still enough.
Jesus.
So just poof, once again. You just what did you do to the snail? What's more giant talk and rubbing?
More just speaking to it in giant, and at this point I might even say, okay, you might want to consider starting to conserve a little bit of energy.
Yeah, like it's just straight ahead. All right. Let's happy. Okay. And now let's do Donald next, and then we'll do Aggie.
I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna say, Your Majesty, I thought it was your wish to win, but second place would be all right if that is so. Truly, what it is you'd like. I know you could take first place if that's what you wanted. 16 plus 2 is 18.
18 is enough to jump forward another 100 feet. So you're keeping track with Cormac ahead of you. Queen's Majesty. And then last but not least, but we have Aggie this round. Everyone's blowing
I
by
think
stripes at the moment, or no, by stripes, by High Road.
I think at the start of this one, I was neck and neck for third place with some unnamed jockey.
It might have been Flower Flash, I think.
I'm gonna
I forget.
just.
I already
I'm
changed
gonna
it.
just. You're. uh, you're doing great, friend. Let's see if we can make this a little bit of a show for the audience. And I want to like. I don't know if I can perform a little bit to make it seem like I'm uh trying to urge my snail to go faster, like neck and neck with this other person. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make it a good show for the audience,
Well,
Okay.
basically.
come on, stand up in the saddle. Let's go.
Okay.
I guess I
So
could do that.
let's do a performance check, and based on that, I will give you advantage on the roll or not for the animal handling.
um, that's a 14 performance because yeah, I rolled an
14
8 plus
performance.
6.
So with the 14 performance, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You get like this. You do this like kind of very dramatic movement in this. You're just like accentuating the jockeying movements, and you're creating kind of like this not quite comedic, but you get a rise from the crowd. You said this upswell of cheering. And I will give you advantage because I was going to say you needed to meet or beat the same DC for the animal handling in order to do that with a 14. So go ahead and give yourself advantage on the roll for animal handling.
Hmm.
Okay.
The cheering seems
I
to be
work at a
spurring on
carnival.
Quick Leaf. They're like, quick leaf, quick leaf. You just hear this like chanting.
That is a dirty 20.
A
19
dirty
plus
20.
1.
Nice.
Dirty 20 succeeds with stellar effect, and you jump forward 300 feet. And you are right behind Queen's Majesty. So, all right, folks, we've had a little bit of a interaction from the crowd, and as you see, like this like a little gnome like guy, go like, yeah, do it again. That guy sucked. it's just he's just escorted by these three goblins that are like, ah, yeah, I know, it's just like starts getting carried off. So, all right, folks. Well, despite that little interaction, we have leader breakneck is certainly breaking records tonight. Followed right on heels of Snail's Head heels by Queen's Majesty and Quakeleaf. And not too far behind, but a little farther behind, we have Wizzy. No, not Wizzy. I'm sorry, Nimblefoot and Flower Flash, neck and neck. Then Wizzy has seemed to have found was whizzing their flywheel and is getting a little bit further caught up. And Shelly Moo is almost beating the snail that stopped for lettuce. So let's all feel bad for Shelly Moo, who still taking a nap. All right. We're getting very close. Depending on the roll, Cormac can end this. But let's see if anything happens, because this could happen to Cormac.
Oh God.
Oh. Okay.
Oh boy.
Hey.
It was bound
All
to happen
right.
eventually.
Let's see. Well, there are positive things that can happen to your snail. Let's see. Okay. All right. And okay. So at the beginning of this round, like as if to counter the chanting for Quickleaf, the crowd starts chanting Queen, 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 and they start chanting Queen's Majesty. Your snail will move an extra 20 feet this round, no matter what you roll.
All right.
Oh hell
Cool.
yeah!
So you're in contention for ending this race now, even though you weren't before. So depending on what you
Okay.
roll, you and Cormac may finish the line this round, depending on what you roll, of course. Okay, we are. Let's do you two last for most. We're gonna Stripes is
Systematic
going
purposes.
to Stripes is gonna move forward. Is done chomping down on lettuce. Is sliding his way forward. Remembering there's a race. If snails could get embarrassed. Let's start with Aggie. What would you do to Quickleaf?
Whatever happens, happens, my friend. You got this. And I'm gonna try. Can I like try to stand up in the saddle? Like I said, just trying to make
Yeah,
this fun for the crowd because I am a carnival worker, and even though I'm not like a performer like Stripes, I know how to put on a little bit of a show for like the patrons of the yeah.
yeah. Let's do another performance check, but it's going to be a higher DC to see if you can outbeat
Yep.
the chanting of the
I'm
what's it called?
behind. I don't know. I don't. At this point, I'm like, let's just try to make this fun.
Okay, do another performance check, please.
That is an 11 plus. What was my performance? 6 for a 17.
That definitely beats. I was going to bump it up to a 16. Uh, so yeah, you are now. There's like a competing chant going between Queen and Quick. Queen, quick, Queen, quick, and I'll say you will have advantage on this roll. So go ahead.
That's another natural 19 plus 1.
Nice.
So a dirty 20.
All right, you surge forward 100
This is
feet.
going
You are
very
at
well.
460.
Where's my mic
You're
strip mic?
the end is in sight. You just need one more round. All right, we're gonna move to Ebony.
Um, Ebony is realizing there's no shot in hell. She's just looking. I don't know what she's looking for. She's just squirrel. So she's just gonna start going, don't stop me now, because I'm having a good time. I got a 5.
You got a 5.
Yikes.
Yep.
All right. Uh, boy. Uh, yeah, you're just vibing, I guess, right? You're just having a good old time. A 5.
The fastest I've ever gone.
Like,
So
boss, maybe we gotta try a different strategy if you're gonna win this. So you okay?
I spoke
Uh,
up sooner.
so to see, we'll continue until every snail is across the finish line. But the race will technically be well, the winner will be whoever crosses first. So here's what I'm gonna do. Donald and Cormac, tell me what you do. Do you roll or do you play it safe? I guess you can't really play it safe. Well, technically, it's up to you. I'll leave it up to you. Uh, and if you are not going to roll, tell me. If you are going to roll your result and DM it to me.
Hmm. Right.
and explain what and you can explain to everybody what you do in terms of what you're. Once you send me the result of what you're going to do, we'll lock it in, and then you describe to me what you do.
Sorry. Say that again.
So,
What does it want me to
so if you're going to do something to encourage your snail, roll the dice and send me the results. If you're going to try and do something fancy, we'll adjudicate it.
do? Mhm.
If you are not going to do anything, if you're just going to let your snail neutrally accelerate forward, just tell me in the DMs.
Okay.
We're gonna do. We'll reveal this kind of like the old-fashioned way where we describe it for you instead of the math becoming apparent. Because one of you may cross, one of you may not.
Okay.
If you both cross, we'll do the rollies. We'll do it. We'll do it. Live. We'll say. So I'm waiting to see DMs with results
From both of us or just him?
for both of you.
Okay. I will.
If you're going to influence your snail, roll and tell me what you got. Animal handling. If you're not going to do anything, you can just tell me. Gonna let it ride.
Okay. Math.
Read mine and respond, please.
Will?
What's that?
Read my DM and respond, please.
Oh, okay. It depends on what you're doing, I guess. If yes, I suppose. If you're going to like in a showy way. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
There's a whole other game of D&D happening.
I know. Jeez. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. All right, folks. We have a winner. But it might be too close to town because we might have a time between Breakneck and Queen. We're going to go to the goblins who were keeping an eye. I need you to do rollies, folks. You both got 490.
Man,
Oh my
You
god,
both
that's
ended
amazing.
That's funny.
Okay. Rollies.
rollies.
Here we go.
D20. Winner takes all. Well, winner takes
Okay.
first place.
Yeah. Where am I DMing this to the DM?
You can reveal it. Oh no, yeah, DM it to me. DM your D20 roll. It'll make more sense. It's just a D20 roll. No adding anything to it. So if that was the D20 roll, okay. All right, folks, it was an incredibly close race. You had Breakneck was performing at top performance this entire race. I don't think I've ever seen Breakneck perform at the level that he was. I don't know what that jockey was doing. But in the end, the crowd seemed to boost to Queen's Majesty. We have the winner, Queen's Majesty, by a little tiny bit. 19 versus 16.
Nice.
Aww.
Woohoo.
Holy cow. Yeah, so we're gonna finish up the race to see who crosses when next. We have Quickleaf on the edge of crossing for third. So we're just gonna keep on trucking. Breakneck is second place. I can't believe it, folks. One of the closest races I've seen in many visits. All right. So real quick, I'm gonna need. We're gonna keep finishing this race. I think now that this is over, that complications will go away. So why don't you give me your animal handling checks if you're gonna do them, Ebony and Aggie? You can just tell me. You don't have to DM.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Who said that?
Yay. Ebony
Is it
said
Ebony?
Ebony
dirty 20.
got
Wow.
a
I don't know
dirty
why your
20.
voice sounded different to me, but wow. Ebony is surging forward. You are so close to getting across the finish line, Ebony. Aggie, I'm assuming you just get across. No matter what you do, you're getting across. But what was your role?
Yeah, she's still standing, sort of knowing she's not winning because it's just a performance at this point. She's going to graciously bow to the crowd and whisper to her little snail friend, "You did great, friend." And thaumaturgy, which is a tiefling skill, since apparently I don't know about anything else. She's gonna turn the snail's eyes like bright green because that's our color for the race, and I rolled a 16 for my animal
Yeah,
handling.
that was superb. You shoot across for third place.
So, as you take your bow, you may notice that in front of you, crossing the finish line, Dawn has leant down and whispered something to the snail, which Cormac probably heard was the same thing she said to Cormac earlier today about wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she spun round in her saddle to face you to watch you finish the race successfully.
Aw.
Yay.
All right, we have Noman's crossed the finish line just yet beyond those two. There's three. Bu- 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 Okay, we need to do. All right, I need Ebony to give me a roll, please.
Did you see how fast? 21.
21. Yeah, you shoot across the finish line
Woohoo.
for it may be fourth place. We'll see if anyone else finishes. I think technically it may be a three-way rollies. Actually, four-way because everybody is within. So we're. Oh my god. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We'll do a rank order. I'll do Ebony. Roll me a d20, and you don't have to enter it in. I'll ask for it in a second here. 16.
15. 1
15.
5.
Okay, so I think basically everyone is finishing this round. Actually, no, Stripes is coming up slower. You're gonna make it next round, not this round. Next round. Oh no. Oh wait, no. No. You all make it. Okay. So Stripes, give me a d20, please.
Sure. A 5.
Animal handling from the
5.
pit.
Just a 5. Just a straight roll. Just a straight d20. Oh
Yep,
no.
just a 5.
Okay. I gotta roll these other chuckleheads. Okay. Okay. So the order of completion is first place, Queen's Majesty. Second place, we have Breakneck. Third place is Quick Leaf. Fourth place Wizzy. 5th place, Flower Flash. 6th place, Nimblefoot. 7th place, Shelly Moo. And last but not least, folks, what an effort, High Road. This has been a lovely race, folks. Hope you enjoy the rest of your time here at the Witchlight Carnival. Report for your prizes, if you get any at all. All right. Let's see. Okay. So,
So
2.
Ebony
Yes, Ebony.
Ebony would bound off of the ride, just full of, did you see how fast I was going? I'm hungry. Where's food?
Oh wow, already hungry. All right. We have. It's
I
no one
didn't eat
responds.
anything in Pixieland.
Oh, that's right. You didn't eat. We can talk about food if you'd like, because we're as you come to. Well, we'll describe what happens, but I'm going to move your just the ticker to the next time frame here, just to end that. Donald, your goblin comes up to you and presents you with the first place prize. You was like, this here is a little advantage of a potion of advantage. It's called. You drink it, and I guess it makes you better at something temporarily. That's why they call it
Okay.
advantage. But basically, when you drink it, here I'll probably should provide a just the text of it for you, so yeah, remember. I don't know if this is in. It might be in. Yeah, it might be in D&D Beyond.
Look
It
at
should
that.
be. So you don't necessarily have to worry about it, but just for the rest of the crew here, it gives you advantage on something over an hour, within an hour that you drink it. Ability check, attack roll, saving throw.
Hmm.
As long as you make it within the next hour after drinking it, but it is a sparkling golden mist that moves and pours like water. Okay. Let's see. And then they turn to you, Stripes, and say, you were last place, but you weren't technically disqualified. So here's a little consolation prize. And they hold
Okay.
up. It's a little wand. It's a magic wand. It allows you to cast dancing lights once. And when you use it, you'll see what happens to the wand. It's a little surprise.
Cool, 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 cool.
All right. There you go. Snail racing, all.
Snail
Holy moly.
racing.
Whew. I want to keep going because it's fun.
That was fun.
All right. Did I hear that Ebony was hungry?
I would
Yes, but also
definitely pull a sandwich out of my pocket and hand it to Ebony because
Do have an extra sandwich, yeah.
Stripes is, oh yeah, all the time. And Snaps is, or not Snaps, Burris is falling asleep.
yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say Straightsties is getting a little sleepy right now. So
okay. Okay. We're gonna call it here.
I believe so.
Alrighty. We're just getting started. This is so good.
I hope you like ham. Here
This
you
is
go.
fun.
Oh yeah. You know what? I feel like I should leave you with a little teaser, though.
Okay.
Mhm.
So why don't you all roll me a perception check real quick as you're exiting the snail racing booth area?
Oh,
why do you ask such silly things?
But I did so much
Perception?
better on the back of a snail.
7.
A 7.
9 and 4 is 10.
10.
Dean.
15.
16. 1 6.
16. 1 6.
Yay! Stripes is paying attention.
Right?
That one brain cell, man.
Okay. So I think Stripes wins this perception check. So Stripes,
Yup.
you are just sort of, let's say, as you guys are leaving, I don't know, maybe you're doing a little cartwheel. You're doing just a little fun guy stuff, fun, just having fun.
Yeah.
There's a moment when you go to do a little acrobatic trick, and I'll say for intents and purposes, you end up like diving into a tent because you get a little overzealous, and like
Soundtrack.
one of the small tents that is nearby. This place is full of tents. And there's a little tent off to the side, and you kind of cartwheel into it, not realizing that there was an open door to the tent, and you go into it, and it's just like it's a place to store some things. It's nothing crazy. You stand up and you dust yourself off, and in the darkness of this tent, it's not super dark, but I don't know. You probably have dark vision, am I right?
Only when I'm shifted. Oh no, yeah, I do.
All right. So it's dark enough that it's dim. It's not necessarily dark. Let's see. There is a moment when you stand up and you see the space in front of your face as you stand up. Like electricity is crackling in front of you, and there is a moment where it almost looks like something is peeling open the space in front of you. Like there's a window appearing in this very unstable place where there's no wall. But as you look through this opening, this tear as it widens slightly, it's not very big. It's big enough to maybe fit your head through. But you look through, and on the other side, as you look through, it is a dark place. And in the distance, you can see what looks like this tall castle standing on a lone top of almost like a mountain ridge with this big long bridge to the other side and a gate. And this castle reaches up into this dark, stormy sky. And behind the clouds, there's this almost red moon. And you see on one of the castle windows, there's almost like a balcony. And then there's this figure in the distance that you can see on that balcony with this almost large cape-like outline that kind of extends around his neck. And as like he sees this glint of the moonlight off the back of their eyes, and this person you see disappears into a cloud of bats and starts flying in your direction. What do you do?
Well, that was a really cool trick. That's coming right for me. That I should probably like pull my head through back into and get out of the tent.
And like you're starting to back away, and you see the bats form into a figure that's standing in front of the window. and peering through. And like as they're about to reach forward with their hand, the crackling portal window type thing poof, claps shut with like a clap of very, I say thunder, but it's very loud. It's more like muffled thunder.
Oh, okay.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Whoa.
Cool, 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 cool.
Alrighty then.
Not creepy at all. That doesn't look like the Feywild. I've been to the Feywild. That didn't look like the Feywild.
Does anyone know what I was describing?
I mean, it had
Are we
Shadowfell
secretly
vibes.
are we secretly actually playing a Strahd campaign?
That would be
For the love of all things, no.
that would be a really funny way to backdoor a Strahd campaign. We're going on a whimsical adventure, y'all.
Hitting vampires. What?
It was dreary, goddamn, domain of dread.
That would be
Perhaps.
so awful.
No, no.
Snail races.
Woohoo, snail races,
Vampires.
and now depression.
So anyway, I did say this. Because most of you participated, actually more than half of you participated. You would notice that the music in the calliope and the music and the atmosphere and the colors of the carnival are brightening. The music is getting up tempoed a little bit cheerier, and there is a, how do you describe it? A mood to the carnival. The mood can be happier or not, depending on your actions that you take. And that may or may not influence how certain things play out while you're here in the carnival.
A
So,
quick question.
Yep.
For the DM. My
Yeah.
easily amused trait, is that like an hour or like an all night thing, or is that like a permanent thing?
Let me double check. I believe it's not permanent. I know that much. It is until dawn.
Until dawn, so it's
All
for the
night.
night.
Until I what?
till dawn. All right, y'all. Welcome to the Witchlight Carnival.
Yay!
You'll let me know if my wish is unacceptable and I can adjust it.
I don't think there's such thing as an unacceptable wish.
Okay.
The wish is the wish.
Okay. I just didn't know, if it turns out to be something you can't work with, you let me know. I'll fix it.
I would have
You
let
can
you know.
work with it.
That's
All right,
why
cool.
it is a wish you make. Whether or not it comes true, that's a different
Well,
animal.
I
Wish for
have
it.
what it takes to make it come true. I might have to work at it, but you
There you
did hear
go.
me say that multiple times today.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was really cool that my thing that I went with today also happens to be a thing that happened today. It was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It
Alright.
is kismet, I guess.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. Say good night, everybody.
Good
night,
Good
night,
night,
YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night to you too. Oh, that's right. That's right. This is going on YouTube.
It is.
Yay. Both campaigns on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Oh yeah.
Be nice to go back to and remember how when everything was just so simple with a carnival. Actually, this is incredibly difficult. Oh my goodness. This is
You
there's
picked it.
so
You
much.
picked it. You picked
I
it.
know. I like emotionally like wow. It's like the carnival is just because it's so open. It's basically a sandbox right now. where you can go where you want, but there is a time element to it and the mood element to it,
Mhm.
and there's like if this happens before this, then this happens, and it's like there's a very like you're just dipping your toes in. Like you
Lot
guys
to
have
manage.
you have
Yeah.
dipped your toes into the carnival, and you know it's crazy how dense this chapter is.
Yeah.
Very
Because
cool.
and unfortunately, I mean, we have the carnival map in front of it. That's really all you need because a lot of it is just theater of the mind. There's no real need to have a battle map per se. Like I could have done the racing thing, but that would have just taken me forever to manage.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah. All right.
All
Hope
right.
you guys are enjoying it so far.
Good night,
Very
everybody.
much.
Hi.
All
Good
righty.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.